Welcome to Jackson, Tennessee. We're on the campus of Union University. Gary Neese along with Coach Darrell Maxwell. We'll be bringing you play-by-play of the Union University Lady Bulldogs taking on Trevecca University out of Nashville, Tennessee. And, Coach, looking at the statistics on these two teams, there's a 30-point differential in scoring.
Yes. This Trevecca outfit, they don't score a whole lot of points, only averaging around 56 a game and 19 turnovers. You're not going to score very many points if you give the other team the ball like that. So, it'll be interesting to see how they handle the press today.
Yeah, they give up 63 points a game to their opponents, where Union gives up 68. But Union averages 84 points a game. And it'll be interesting to see how Union comes out after that overtime loss to Lee Thursday.
Yeah, they need a bounce-back game, and pretty good team to do it against, according to the numbers. But Trevecca may shoot lights out today. Who knows?
We'll be back with the opening lineups right after we take this break. It's always interesting to watch during the national anthem, those respecting the flag, those that don't, and I get kind of a kick out of that for some reason. Of course, we've got a lot of foreign players playing on both of these teams, and they have their own respective flags that they would.
Absolutely.
Here's the opening lineups for Trevecca. Tatum Shaw, a 5'8 junior, the first to come out. Followed by Brianna Burgess, who is a 5'8 sophomore. She'll be followed by Cheyenne Trotter, who is a 5'11 junior. And Monique Emil Ifianiwo, a 5'11 sophomore, came out. And the final player is going to be Amaya Thomas, a 5'8 sophomore. And for Union, they'll bring Alexis Callens, a 5'8 graduate student out of Martin, Tennessee. Followed by Jazlyn or Jazzy Anusin, who is a 5'5 senior out of San Diego, California. Macy Lee, a 6-foot senior from right here in Jackson, Tennessee, transferred from Samford University. Courtney Zinson, a 5'9 sophomore out of Dunlap, Tennessee. And Macy's sister, Olivia Lee, a 6-foot sophomore right here in Jackson, Tennessee. That's your starting lineups for these two programs. Union decked out in their white home uniforms, and Trevecca in their colors of the school, which is kind of a
purple.
Purple, yes. It'll be interesting to see who plays whose game here.
Yeah.
Union's going to play a full court press. We know that. They're going to run the ball. And they're going to shoot a lot of threes. Jumping at center will be Imela Efo. And she'll be jumping against Lee. Belongs to Union to start the game off. And Olivia will work it into the lane. Double team, send it outside to Anusin. Under the basket, and a little shot up, and she's so good at that. And Houston drops the first one in. Union leads it 2-0. Like I say, the trap is on. Trevecca breaks it, gets it into front court. Emeli Ifiwu.
Yeah, good luck saying that all day.
I will mess that up all day long. Foul's going to be called right off the bat against Callens. So that's the first called on either team. And to give the ball side court, Shaw will step out of bounds to do the honors.
You can't talk bad about Steven now. He brought your computer.
Trevecca with it, and they're going to take a three right off the bat. Missed out there by Burgess, taken down by Union. Long pass to Callens in front court, and she'll get it back outside. Lee will put the three up and miss it.
Oh.
And a little Anusin.
Why didn't she put it right back up?
She should have, but she didn't. She picked up the rebound and dribbled it back out, so she says, I want a three. Missed the three. Trevecca will come down with a rebound. They'll work it down into front court, and Burgess will get things started. Top of the key for the Lady Trojans. Guess that's what they still are. Still working it out is Thomas. She'll take the three and banks it in. Bank shot to put Trevecca up 3-2.
The banks are closed right now on Saturday. Apparently not.
She opened that one up. Union back down with it. Callens drops it to Lee. Lee shot up. Good. Made her move to the basket. And Olivia dropped in Union's fourth point.
Yo, give and go.
Stepping on the line on that pass out is Shaw. So Union's going to get the ball on the turnover. But we're 2 minutes into it. We've got the second five coming in for Union. Emily Jones will step out of bounds and inbound it to Shelly Morrison. Montgomery takes the pass, goes to the basket, stops, puts a shot up. It's good. Montgomery. It's going to be hard to stop her.
Yeah, good move. Starting up where she left off against Lee. Had a big game against Lee Thursday night.
They break our press again, get it down into front court. like you say, they average, but Trevecca averages 19 turnovers a game, and Union forces that many or more. So it'll be interesting to see how that works out. They get the ball up underneath. There's a block by Montgomery. Taken off, put back up off the boards. Good by Trotter. It's a 6-5 game. They don't have the score up there right now. A three out of the corner by Lucas is no good. Rebound down into the hands of Tatum Shaw. Working into front court. Emeli Ithiwa will pick it up. She goes to the high post. The ball is back out in the hands of Burgess. Burgess wants everybody along the baseline. They'll bring out. And into the corner for a three. It's off the back of the rim by Shaw. No good. Morrison down with the rebound. Shalley will bring it down herself. Gets it to a wide open Jones for a three that bounces off the rim. No good. And Morrison went from the top of the key up underneath the basket and grabbed a hold of the ball. It's going to be a jump ball.
Well, what's the score?
Well, it's 6-5. Now they've got it right.
Clocks went out.
Now they got it right.
Clocks went out again. Yeah, we didn't shoot the ball very well Thursday night either.
No, we did not.
7 of 34.
There's a steal by Union.
We got to find a shooting range today.
Jones with it. Jones in the lane, driving layup. Jones rolls off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Trotter for Trevecca. They'll bring it down, and it's going to be trapped in the corner, and a timeout's going to have to be called by Coach Booker. Coach Karen Booker and her associate head coach is Cyrus Booker. Timeout on the court. We'll be back right after these messages.
Your life. Your home.
Your business. Your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Well, here we go again, Coach. Union starting out this game shooting 38% from the field.
Yeah, it's not Union-like.
But they've got a 1-point lead, 6-5, as we are 4 minutes into this first quarter.
And Trevecca's 2 baskets have been bank shots.
Well, that's right. So Union stays with the 5 that were on the court at the time.
That is what the square is up there for.
That's right.
On the backboard.
Of course, that was from years ago. Trevecca will get it down into front court. Union cut them off pretty quickly. Starting the offense is Burgess, being guarded by Lucas out high. Looks for somebody, nobody moving. Back out front, 2. They don't get the shot off.
Oh, he called a foul. Called a foul on a 3-point shot.
At the buzzer. Oh, the crowd doesn't like that call either. Foul goes against Lucas.
Well, she should have gone for the block anyway.
That's true. Tatum Shaw, who's a 75% free throw shooter, will step to the line. And she ties this game up at 6. Lee, who we played Thursday nights, playing Christian Brothers this afternoon down in Memphis. Next free is up. She's got 2 of them. She gets a 3rd shot.
Can she make 3 in a row?
Hard to do.
She looks like she's a pretty good shooter, though.
Yeah, she does. And she hits the 3rd. She's one of their leading scorers, averages 10 points a game. So Union will bring it down. Down by 2 now. High post. Dillard has it knocked away, but chases it down. And then we turn around and throw the ball away. Marson throwing it to Jones. Jones had already broken to the corner. 5 come in. It started the ball game. And the ball belongs to Trevecca.
Got playing at Trevecca's pace right now.
Yes.
Got to speed things up.
Trevecca is going to have a hard time. They finally long pass into front court. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Union's ball. So it went off the chest. I think maybe it was Shaw down there. It went off her chest. So Union gets it back. Good defense by Union to stop the break. Macy Lee at the high post. Coming around behind her. There's a 3. It's going to be blocked. Taken down by Thomas. Long pass into front court. They'll get it to the center line. Driving up under the basket. Driving shot's good for Emeli Ifiwu. Her first. And it's a 10-6 lead. Union's 3 is very short by Macy Lee. Picked up by Trevecca. And quickly, here comes Emeli Ifiwu into front court, and she travels with the ball. Confronted there by Macy Lee, made the turn to throw it back outside and just shuffled her feet. So Lee will inbound it and get it back from Jazzy. Will bring it down. Union down by 4. 4:36 left to play in this first quarter. Lee under the basket. Back to Anusin. A 3 out of the corner is no good. There's a steal on the outlet pass. Macy will take it to the basket. Left-hand layup good for Macy Lee. That's her first 2, and it's a 10-8 game now. Union expected to win this game on their home court, and there's a long pass wide open. Driving shot up and good. Nobody back, and Trotter easily put that one in. Union back into front court. Lee throws it away into the hands of Burgess. Trevecca back down with it. Thomas will get it back outside, and Burgess will start things. Mason Lee picks her up. Shaw looking to find an opening somewhere. Went into the right corner. Shot up underneath the basket. It's going to be missed by Trotter. It's on the floor. Who's got it? Trotter puts it back up and hits it good. 5'11 junior's got 6 points. Averages 8 a game. She's got 6 here. Union down 14-8. Macy Lee drives in. That was Olivia Lee drives in and puts the left-handed shot up good. Union really struggling with their full court pressure.
That's where it's going to wear down Trevecca down. Already has a little bit. My concern is we're not making three-point shots.
Burgess 3 outside.
They just made one.
Burgess hits that one. That's their second 3. Union's yet to hit one. Long pass front court, knocked out of bounds by Tatum Shaw. Fresh 5 coming in for Union. Union down by 7 now, 17-10. Union shooting 39% from the field, 0 of 7 from the three-point line. Inbound pass. Montgomery will take it. Dillard for a quick 3 that's good.
I think she's got to get more involved.
Yeah, they held her in check the other night.
Well, she also didn't play enough.
That's true. Quickly, Jada Woods in the ball game, threw the ball away. Dillard picks it up, goes to Montgomery. To the basket goes Montgomery, shot up, rolls off the rim, no good. The rebound's going to be pulled there by Perriman. Dayona Perriman in the ball game for Trevecca. Give it back to Woods. Woods trapped and traveled. So Union will get it side back court. Down by 4. 2:07 left to play in this first quarter. Union has managed 13 points. You'd like to be able to get 20 out of it every time, every quarter. Montgomery drives, double team, back outside. Morrison for the three, got it. Shotty Morrison hits the three, Union's second three-pointer, and it's a one-point game. Union sets up the trap. Pass over to Shaw in the front court. There was a wide-open player under the basket, but Thomas couldn't get it to her. Got it left side. Shot is up, and it's going to be good. 19-16, Union back down. Montgomery. Dillard, three, no good. Rebound pulled out of there on the run by Thomas. Thomas in the front court. Thomas into the lane. Jumper by Thomas is going to be good. Hey, Maya, Thomas picks up her 5th point. Union all the way down in the front court goes Jones, and then she's fouled as she goes up underneath the basket.
Yeah, that's a team averaging 56 a game, Gary, and they got 21 first quarter. They're shooting layups.
Yep. Well, I'm picking up fouls here, and not sure about that as they go out of the game. So at the free throw line is Emily Jones, 6-foot senior out of Jackson. Went to the University of North Alabama before coming here. That's her first point. She averages 10 a game. She got 2 now. And it's a 3-point game, 21-18. Yeah, you point out they average 56 points a game against Union. They got 21 in the first quarter right now. Union traps it. They break the trap, get it to Shaw. Shaw up underneath the basket. It won't be taken by Trotter. Probably should have carried that one to the basket.
Well, we had a little bit better backside sprint there.
With it, Burgess to the baseline, cut off there by Zinson. Clock is at 9. Back outside it comes to Burgess. Clock is at 5. In the hands of Shaw to the basket. Shaw charge. Shaw had no choice. She had to go to the basket to try to lay it in, and Houston stood there and took it for the team.
She took one.
Yeah,
she took
did.
one. Of course, I thought it was a block, but we'll take it.
Well, Union gets it back. Down by 3 with 36 seconds left to play. Got a chance to get their 20. Coach Campbell wants them to.
I like this.
That last shot.
We're better just playing. Instead of standing around.
Well, here's the play. And Houston to the basket. Double teamed. Spins. Shot under the basket. Good, and she's going to be fouled. She is so good at that shot. At 5'5". And she'll be going to the free throw line to try to tie this ball game up. Free throw is up, and it is good by Jazzy. She's got 5 now, and it's 21-21 with 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. They better find somebody quick, and they threw it away. Jensen to Van Houston, driving shot too hard. Wide open, went in the lane, and it was too hard. They give it in front court. The shot is going to be up. Good by Bowling. Janae Bowling, who had just come into the ball game. And with those 12 seconds, you would have thought.
Wow. That was a huge turnaround right there.
Yes, you would have thought that was a 4-point turnaround real quick. Timeout on the court. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with the second quarter. We're back for the second quarter of this basketball game. It's all tied up. I say it's not. It's 23-21. The Lady Trojans lead Lady Bulldogs of Union. Union will have the ball, alternate possession. And we'll bring it in. We got the starting five in the ball game right now. Macy Lee under the basket, double teams, and we'll get it back outside. Work it left, and Jones for a long, high arcing three that's no good. Rebound pulled down by Bowling, the 5'10 freshman. Pass comes over to Varela, who had just come into the game, and it's going to bounce around and go out of bounds, and it's going to be last touch by Bowling, they say. So Union will have it. Callens will inbound it.
This group has got to make some threes. They're 0 for
a bunch, yeah. Lee with it. Lee to the basket. Spins, throws it away, almost saved over there by Zinson. Clock is counting down. Macy Lee will carry it in and miss the layup. Rebound brought down by Thomas. Thomas to Burgess. Burgess will get it over to Varela. Long pass in the front court, and they don't get it there in time. Another turnover for the Lady Trojans, and Union will take it over, down by 2, 23-21, and that group was unable to score.
Yeah, and Coach Booker chose not to waste the time out there.
So Union gets it back again with a new 5 in the ball game. Morrison, who has 1 3 to her credit, top of the key. Jones down the lane, goes Jones, drops it up underneath to Lucas. It's going to be knocked away from her and knocked out of bounds by Trevecca. Union will have it side front court. 8:41 left to play in the second quarter. The inbound pass, Montgomery to Morrison for a 3. In and out, no good. Rebound pulled down by Trotter. Ball's knocked away from her, picks it back up herself, though, and gets it into the hands of Burgess. Knocked away from her and stolen by Lucas. Back it comes to Morrison.
One more in the corner.
Morrison looking for that 3 if she has the opportunity. She's a little shy about it, but she can hit them. Pass underneath, shot up, layup missed by Jones. Union has missed a plethora of layups in the front court for a 3 by Thomas. It's no good. The rebound's going to be tipped out of bounds. Last touched over there by Janae Bowling. Union will get it back.
Doesn't seem like Union's spacing is as good as it has been.
Well, they've played 2 minutes without scoring now. It's 23. Both teams have. It's 23-21. That's what it was at the end of the first quarter. Morrison to the basket, under the basket, shot up. Another layup missed. Picked up by Trevecca. Lead pass comes to Varela. She'll back off, and Janesa will go to the top of the key. Right side, Thomas will take it. Thomas working against Morrison. We'll send it back outside to Varela, and they'll work it right. Burgess for a long 3 that's no good. Round with the rebound comes Trotter, goes to the basket, puts it up, good, and she's got herself 8 points. 25-21. Long in the front court, Montgomery. Back outside, Jones to the basket, hook shot, another one falls off the rim, no good. Union can't pick up an offensive rebound. Trevecca, long in the front court with it. Thomas, jump shot up, in and out, no good. Rattled a little bit. Jones comes out of there with it to Dillard for a 3 that's good. I think she's
got to shoot it.
2 for 3 now. 25-24 is the score. Trevecca in the front court. They'll work it around to try to get the good shot. Double high post set up. Now they'll rotate Trotter up underneath the basket. Pass right side. Thomas in that corner. Drives the baseline. Cut off by Lucas. Clock is at 3. Trotter takes it. Hook shot up at the buzzer. Good for Trotter. She's got 10 here in the first half on an 8-point-per-game average. Montgomery dribbles through Trotter. Handed off to Lucas. Lucas to the basket. Hook shot up. Falls off, no good.
Wow.
Bounced in and out. Something wrong with that bucket. Here's a long pass in the front court. After the rebound, Thomas will give it off for driving layup, left hand, good by Burgess. She's got 5. Union down by 5. Montgomery for a 3. Off the rim, no good. There's another defensive rebound for Trevecca. Union backs into its defense, and Burgess brings it down. Up underneath to Trotter. Shot up. Good for Trotter. She's beating us to death right now. 12 points for the junior. 31-24. Dillard, 3. That one's an air ball. Ball's going to belong to Trevecca. Up underneath the Union basket as 5 fresh players come in for Union. (31-24). Trevecca leads it. Union trying to trap the ball. And stepping out of bounds over there is Varela trying to get around the corner. That was actually Woods, Jada Woods, who stepped out of bounds. Timeout on the court. Union is down by 7, 31-24. Let's take a break and we'll be right back. .456 left to play in the second quarter of the first half of this ball game. Union down by 7 with the ball. Shot from the outside by Lee that is no good, and there's another defensive rebound by Trevecca. They've got the ball trapped, but they break the trap, and there's a wide open player under the basket. Shot up, it's going to be missed. Put up a little bit too hard by Perriman. And as the ball comes down, they call a jump ball. They call a foul on that.
They called a hell ball.
It belonged to Trevecca. He threw up 1-0. So the inbound pass will come from Burgess, and she didn't get it in quick enough. Pretty good defense by Union on the inbound pass. Just got to be able to score and get some rebounds, I would think. That would be pretty crucial at this point. 25 rebounds for Trevecca already. Here's a 3 from the outside. It's going to be missed by Collins, and goes out of bounds.
That's a good shot. Set a double screen over there on the wing. That's a good catch and shoot.
They break our press again. Drop it over, top of the key. Berriman decided to pass up the 3 opportunity and gets it back out front. Woods will start it, 5'5" junior. Right side it goes to Burgess. Drop it up underneath. Working to the basket. Nice little spin move. Shot up and good by Perriman. Got her first 2. Union down in the front court, down by 9 now. And Houston with it. Drop it off to the basket. Shot up. It's going to be missed by Macy Lee. Tick back out. And Olivia Lee will take the three. It's no good. And Houston can't save it. It's going to go out of bounds. Give it back to Trevecca. .338 left to play in this second quarter. Union's down by 9 points to Trevecca Nazarene. Burgess will bring it down. Trapped center court, but throws it all the way across court to Emilione. Burgess, top of the key. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Everybody's along the baseline. Coming from under the basket, Shaw takes the pass. 4 will put up a long three that's an air ball. It's going to go out of bounds and give it to Union. They waited a little bit too long out front to get that one started.
We're not pressuring enough defensively in the half court. They're resting on their offensive end.
Lucas will give it off to Montgomery. Dillard, another three off the front of the rim. Picked up by Morrison.
Oh,
passed up the three. Jones with it. Jones out to Lucas for the three. Good. Lucas in the score columns with a three-pointer. And it's 33-27. 2:38 in this first half. Woods takes the ball up underneath, and wide open under the basket was Perriman. Union has no real half-court defense. Lucas will throw a three up. It's off the back of the rim, no good. Picked up by Morrison. We got an offensive rebound. Morrison drives to the basket, shot up, good, and she's going to be fouled. Morrison with her 5th point will go to the free throw line. Shaw has 2 fouls on her now.
The 2 smallest players Union have are going to the offensive boards. The new said Morrison.
Yeah. Morrison's free throw is good. She's an 88% free throw shooter, nails her 6th point. And it's a 5-point game, 35-30 now. Still 2:08 left to play in this half. There's a long pass to a running Woods. Tries to go up underneath, trying to get it to Trotter, and stolen by Dillard.
Oh, no rebounders.
Court, there's a three that's up by Jones, no good. Another rebound picked up by the Trojans in the front court. They'll get it to Monique. Maybe that's what I'll just call her from now on. It's Emel Ifeonwu. 10 on the shot clock again. They're not getting things started quick enough. 6, 5, looking underneath. 2, not going to get it. Union will get the ball. Offensively, I don't understand why they're holding it so long.
Well, a little confusion on the set right there. But it does give an opportunity to rest for a second.
Union shooting 29% from the field, Trevecca 60%. Montgomery, Dillard outside. They're going to double team her, and they'll get it back to Morrison. Across to Lucas. Good defense. Trevecca's playing a pretty good half-court defense. 9 on the shot clock. Montgomery with it. Montgomery in the lane, into the corner. Lucas wide open three. It's off the rim, no good. The rebound's going to be pulled down by Woods. .51 seconds. It's a 5-point game. And they got 5 fresh players going to come in offensively for the next play.
I don't think they're going to make it.
Yeah, they will. On the right side, Burgess holds it down to 5 again. Throws up a long three that's no good. And Union
they're going to make it now because we turn it over.
Yeah. Dillard throws it over the head of Morrison out of bounds. I think Coach Campbell's beside himself right now.
He's not a happy camper.
He's standing back. He's giving some instruction now to his players. So Trevecca will inbound it with 27 seconds left. The shot clock is off. In it comes to Trotter and get it back into the hands of Burgess to start things. I doubt if they wait until 4 or 5 seconds to start it, but they are going to wait for a little while. Brianna Burgess, the sophomore, on the dribble. Olivia Lee out in front of her. 7 on the shot clock. Get it to Trotter. Trotter sends it back for a long 3. It's no good by Shaw, and that's the end of the first half of play. And Union finds themselves down to Trevecca 35-30. We'll be back with the halftime stats right after this.
Has your home comfort gone to the dogs? Beat the heat this summer with Jackson's most trusted team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air Conditioning. Our York certified and trained technicians can repair or replace your HVAC system, keeping everyone cool so you don't end up in the doghouse. Sit, relax, simply call or go to our website. It's wonderful to chill knowing you always have someone by your side. Your HVAC system's best friend, McCoy's Heating and Air.
First Bank is proud to be a part of your local community. When you bank with us, you can walk into any branch and find a welcoming smile and willingness to help. For checking, savings, or that next loan, think First Bank. With several locations over West Tennessee, you get more. Member FDIC.
The biggest thing for me was realizing the value that you receive from a Christ-centered education.
You'll have some things modeled for you that you're not going to get at a big secular state school, even though it might be cheaper, and that's a big deal to sit under somebody who loves the Lord, who loves his craft, and who's ready to impart all of that to you.
Definitely don't write off a university just because of costs, especially Union. They really do help students generously with financial aid.
Sports fans, we cheer on our favorite teams at fields, gyms, arenas, and stadiums. But have you ever wondered what it's like to be a referee? Verbal abuse from fans, parents, and coaches is the #1 reason why many referees are walking away. And they're not being replaced quickly enough by new ones. So put yourself in the official shoes, act with respect, and be officially human. Sports fans, we pack stadiums, arenas, and local gyms every day. And every sports fan is uniquely human. Seeing each play with your own eyes, triggering your own emotions. And as humans, we won't agree on every call, but we can act with empathy and consideration. So put yourself in the official shoes. Be more than a fan. Be officially human.
Award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join the over 5,000 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillys, Union University, Bethel College, Lane College, South Gibson County, USJ, and TCA. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. The premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Well, it's halftime here at Union University. We're at the Fred DeLay Gymnasium overlooking the David Blackstock Court. Lady Bulldogs of Union taking on Lady Trojans of Trevecca Nazarene out of Nashville, Tennessee. And we're at half. If you're just joining us, Union is down by the score of 35-30 to Trevecca. And Coach, I think you've probably got some stats there that don't look too favorable for the home team.
No, they don't. And I was just noticing the team, the coaches have come out, but the team's back there probably having a players-only session. And after you hear their numbers, they probably should. This Trevecca team that only scores 56 a game on average. And they only shoot they only shoot 28 from three-point line and 38 from the field. Has put up some pretty good numbers.
Yeah.
They were 15 of 27 in that half from the field at 56%. 2 of 9 from the three-point line, 22%. Made all 3 of their free throws. So they shot 56% from the field, and those were layups. Shot chart's going to show 13 layups and 2 threes. They pulled out 29 rebounds. 5 offensively, 24 on defense. 8 assists, 16 turnovers. I was thinking the lead Thursday night had 30 turnovers, and they won the ball game. Trevecca's got 16 in this half, and they're winning. They had a steal, they had a block. 12 points from Cheyenne Trotter is leading the Trojans. She also had 9 rebounds. 2 points from Emma Fiadu. 5 points out of Tatum Shaw. 5 from Brianna Burgess. 5 points out of Amaya Thomas. 4 points from Deanna Perriman and 2 points from Janae Boland. Union shot 11 of 39 from the field. That's 28%. 4 of 21. That's 19% from three-point range. They didn't make all 4 of their free throws, so 28% shooting, 19 from three-point line. Union had 11 rebounds, 4 on offense, 7 on defense. They'll say Trevecca had 29 rebounds. When the other opponent's shooting 28%, you're going to get a lot of chances to rebound. 5 assists for Union, only 3 turnovers. They had 7 steals and a couple of blocks. Here's the scoring for Union. Macy Lee with 4. 5 points out of Jasmine Anusit. 2 points from Olivia Lee. 3 points out of Kisharna Lucas. 2 points from Emily Jones. 6 points from Shiley Morrison. 6 points from Bethany Dillard. And Jeremia Montgomery had 2. Trevecca won the first quarter 23-21. They won the second quarter 12-9. So that gives you a halftime score of 35-30. So I'm thinking there's the three-point shooting and shooting in general, in my opinion, is either a lack of confidence or tired legs, because they are pressing for 40 minutes. So I think it's a confidence factor. I think it's a spacing factor. I think they're rushing shots, hoping they go in instead of shooting with some confidence. You know, we scored 81 points Thursday night against Lee. And we got 30 here at this half, and we didn't shoot the ball very well from three-point range Thursday night, not shooting the ball well here.
Well, other games that are going on right now in the Gulf South Conference women's play. University of Alabama Huntsville leads University of West Alabama 41-35 in the third quarter. Of course, this one, Union is down by 5 at halftime, 35-30. Lee down in Memphis leads Christian Brothers 67-46. That is a final. They have ended that ball game with a 21-point win. I'm showing those right now as the only ones that have come up for us to take a look at. Well, what are you going to do? You're Coach Campbell, and you're sitting back and you're watching your players shoot their shots. What do you tell them now?
You got to keep doing what you're doing and find a way to put the ball in the basket. I mean, there's only in that half 2 or 3, what I would say questionable shots, rushed shots. So I think it's just a matter of spacing and going to the basket and getting to the free throw line. Get some confidence in the shooting, seeing the ball go in, and go from there.
Well, let's say you're Coach Booker and your team is up by 5 and maybe legs are starting to get a little bit weak after all the running. What are you telling your players?
Well, you got 16 turnovers and you're still ahead. So take better care of the basketball. You don't have to rush anything in a half court. And they're resting a little bit at half court. Just keep doing what you're doing.
And you're right. They're resting on the offensive end of it. If they don't have that layup, then
No, they're
taking time.
They're taking off 25 seconds.
Yeah. Well, we've got about a minute before we're going to start the third quarter of this one. This is usually the quarter that Union does their scoring. They're averaging 400, or they're scoring 406 points in the third quarter and giving up 292 to their opponent. And but second quarter, Union got 9 points.
Yeah, I'm looking at offensive rebounds. Only had 4.
Yeah.
And Shiley Morrison had 2 of those.
I was fixing to say, you look at who
Jazzy
got
had
them.
1 of those.
Yeah, your smallest players on the
players
court.
go on the boards. That's just effort. That's just effort.
Well, the ball will belong to Trevecca to start the third quarter. And the Lady Trojans, Union's going to send the starting 5 out onto the court.
Union is 7. 55. No, 11 of 55 over the last 2 games from three-point range.
It won't get it, will it?
Got to shoot it better than that.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, Trevecca back out on the court, and we're ready to start the third quarter of play. Moving from our right, Union's going to start the third quarter play. I'm sorry, hard up possession. Moving from our right to our left. Macy Lee. You know, Trevecca plays a good defense. Have not allowed Union that many, but when Union has gotten under the basket, they have missed their layups, but not that time, as Ann Houston will pick up 2 and put Union down by 3 now. As Trevecca comes back down into front court. Pass underneath. Wide open. There she is again. And they're going to keep feeding Trotter. She's got 14 points now, and she was fouled. Callens will leave as Jones comes in for Union. It's rare that you just have one player subbed in and out.
She got beat on the back cut. It's coming out.
Trotter, 56% free throw shooter, and she missed it. Union picks up the rebound as Olivia Lee picked it up off the floor. And Houston under the basket, gives it off. Jones on her knees will get it back outside. There's a 3, missed it. Picked up, put back up, missed under there by Olivia Lee. It's a scrum. Everybody's going out. It's going to be a jump ball. Give it to Trevecca. Just cannot hit the 3.
Hit a shot, right, wide open.
We're shooting 19% from
Good
the
shot.
three-point line. Yeah. Union lucky to be only down by 5. Inbound pass stolen away by Ann Houston. Give it back for a 3 that's missed off the back of the rim. Jones missed that one. Trevecca with the ball. They're going to be trapped in backcourt.
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
He finally got it. He can't hear you up here, Coach.
That was 11 and a half they gave him.
Well, this official over here was supposed to call it, and that official back there is looking at him right now. So Union has it offensively. Mason Lee. Jensen back to Lee. Work it to Ann Houston for a 3. She got it. Jazzy picks up her first 3. Her 10th point of the game. And it's a 2-point ball game. Ball's almost thrown away. Foul's going to be called. It's going to go against Ensign. Very few fouls called in this ball game. Union has committed 2 here in the second half.
Union gets a stop like we did there on the steal.
Got the steal, got the points.
Now a little momentum shift.
Olivia Lee picked up those 2.
Got to get another stop.
Coach Booker's going to call a timeout. she realized she was fixing to be trapped along the baseline. So Coach Booker called the timeout, and we'll take a break with her. We'll be right back after these messages.
Let's try something different. Stop hitting the bag. Listen to it. Find the rhythm.
When you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more,
You got it.
you're unstoppable.
Let's take another look at our financial plan.
You got it. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking.
The biggest thing for me was realizing the value that you receive from a Christ-centered education.
You'll have some things modeled for you that you're not going to get at a big secular state school, even though it might be cheaper, and that's a big deal to sit under somebody who loves the Lord, who loves his craft, and who's ready to impart all of that to you.
Definitely don't write off a university just because of costs, especially Union. They really do help students generously with financial aid.
We're down to 8:03 left to play in the third quarter. Union has managed to tie it up after being down by 5 at a half. It's 37-37. And like I said, this is usually the quarter that Union scores their most points and gives up the least. So the inbound pass, Tatum Shaw will do the honors along the baseline. Comes into Monique, and she'll give it back into the hands of Burgess. Long pass front court, get it to Shaw. Burgess will take it back and start the offense. They're going to run it all the way down again. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ball's in the quarter. Shaw has it, goes up underneath. Kick it back out front. 3 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. It's no good. Rebound pulled down. Trotter will put it up, and she's going to be fouled under the basket.
You work that hard defensively. Make them take a deep 3. You got a rebound.
That foul went against Montgomery, her first. At the free throw line, Trotter, who struggles there. 56% shooter. She's already missed 2 from the charity stripe. They've got a player all the way back down court and one right at center court. This one is up, missed it also, and Union's finally going to get a tip rebound out of it. So Marson will bring it down.
Oh, that wasn't even Gardner.
Back out front, Callens out to the high post. Lucas hands it off to Montgomery. Coming to the basket is Montgomery. Spins in the lane, stops, puts it up, puts it in. Montgomery, 4 points for her. Pass across the defense. They're going to have to find somebody. And in front court, Shaw will take it. Get it back in the hands of Burgess to start the offense. Burgess to the right. They're going to try to get it to Trotter if they can. Lucas is guarding her. 4 on the shot clock. Pass outside. Driving. No, they don't get it off. To the baseline. Went Monique, but she couldn't get it off.
Yeah, had a good defensive effort there because we switched the diagonal screen twice. They would not be able to get it inside the post.
Union has the lead, 39-37. First time in a long time. Lucas with it. Drop it off. Callens up underneath, wide open. A little layup with the left hand is going to be good for Montgomery. Assists goes to Callens. Union trapping the ball again. Working a little bit harder on the trap, and there's a throwaway. It's going to go out of bounds. Union will get it back. Another turnover.
This 5 right here deserves some more playing time.
Yeah.
They're playing harder.
Yeah, you
move it offensively.
You put Dillard, Morrison, and Montgomery out there. You're gonna get some hard play. Callens and Lucas. Lucas has to chase down that bounce pass to her. She double dribbled.
Double dribble.
Yeah, nobody called it. Montgomery drops it underneath. Little shot under there is going to be good. Nice pass, Montgomery to Callens. She puts in her first two. The ball's on the floor. Almost had a steal.
Timeout.
Coach Booker's all the way out on the court.
She was calling for it for 10 seconds.
She was running out there and nobody saw her. She almost went to half court.
You got to start yelling, Coach.
All right. Well, Union has all of a sudden taken the lead. 43-37 has only given up 2 points now here in the third quarter, and we've played almost half of it.
Yeah.
They've given up 2 points to Trevecca Nazarene, but Trevecca's still shooting 55%. They're just not getting any shots off here in the third quarter.
Union rebounding better defensively. We'll get an one shot. And the spacing's a lot better on offense. You'll notice that. We get some back cuts and get some layups.
I don't know, how concerned do you get, it's Coach Campbell, that you're getting beat rebounding-wise 32-14?
Well, there's a lot of long rebounds that
we're getting beat rebounding under the
our
basket.
guards are going to have to help out and block out.
Yeah. Well, Union will have the ball. Side court. Well, Trevecca will have the ball, side back court. Union sets up the full court pressure again. Try to trap it, and they're going to break the press and get it in the front court with Thomas. Kind of wanders through the lane and backs it off out front to Burgess, who looks back to Coach Booker for the play. Thomas works it right side. Shaw up underneath to Trotter. Back out to Shaw for a three out of the corner. It's an air ball.
Like that.
Yeah. It's going to be picked up over there by Burgess. And her shot is blocked by Lucas. But the clock ran down on them just as she blocked it. And she was going to make a runner out of that one.
Well, I don't like going for the block. Yeah. 3-point line. Especially with the shot clock going down.
Morrison will bring it down. Lucas wants somebody. It's going to be Montgomery. Starts down the right side of the lane and backs off now. She was cut off. Back out to Lucas for a three. She missed it. Rebound pulled out of there by Burgess. She's double teamed and steps on the sideline. So Union's going to bring in 5 fresh players, and it'll belong to Union. Side front court. Jones will inbound it. Van Houston with it. Back out to Lee. Olivia, a little jump shot out front's no good. Rebound pulled down by Burgess. Get it into the hands of Thomas. Going to be double teamed. Burgess takes it back. They got to get it across center court. They just throw it, and they do get it across center court. Up underneath. There's a charge that's going to be called. Macy Lee was set there, and Bolin bowled over her. First foul on Bolin. 3 fouls in this third quarter against Union, 1 against Trevecca. Union back down with it. Olivia Lee back out front. Van Houston passed up the 3. Gives it underneath to Macy Lee. Tries to throw it up. It's going to be blocked.
She didn't need a dribble.
No.
Just shoot it.
Pass comes outside. Thomas gets it all the way down into front court, and Bolin's going to put that one in. 5'10" freshman. Union reads it all, too. Shot up underneath the basket. Going to be missed under there by Jones, but she is fouled, and it'll send Emily to the free throw line. Free throw. Jones is good. 74%er on the year. She's 3 for 3 in this ball game. Next one is up. She got it. That's her 4 points. Union up by 6 now, 45-39. It's only giving up 4 points. There's a steal by Lee. Into the corner. Olivia will take the 3. Got it.
Finally. Maybe I'll give her a little confidence.
She's got 9 points now. Union looking for the steal. They got it again. Jones gives it off. Driving layup up and good by, again, Olivia Lee. Union looking for another steal. It's 50-39. Long pass in the front court. Union got a little steal out of it. A block shot from behind by Jones. But the ball is going to be thrown away. Actually, it was thrown back outside to Burgess and took her eye off of it.
Yeah, here's the pressure, isn't it?
Yeah. But this is...
It's a physical...
This is
Union
Union
down physically and mentally.
This is Union's third quarter. Obviously, Coach Campbell has some things to say at halftime. Lee back down with it. Coming around top of the key. Zinson gives it back to Lee, and she'll put up another 3 and hit it. Olivia Lee has picked up 2 threes here in just a short period of time. They break our press, and Monique Imelifio will have the ball and gets it back outside into the hands of Wood. Make that Varela. He'll get it back over to Burgess. Burgess has played a lot of minutes in this ball game. Clock is at 7. Varela, right side. Shaw drives. Shaw shot. Won't fall with the 10 seconds got him. That 30-second clock got him.
No sub.
It'll be
Union's
Union's
let
ball.
this group play it out.
2:21 left to play. In this third quarter, Union up 53-39. Gave up 12 points. Oh, threw it in backcourt. Off the hands of Olivia Lee. She just couldn't control it. So it belonged to Trevecca, side midcourt, side backcourt. Going to give it to her right on the midline.
How about half court?
Which you don't usually do. Inbound pass. Varela will get it into front court. Comes dribbling through all the white jerseys and back out front to get things started. Burgess takes it on the right wing, being guarded by Shaw. Back to Varela. 10 on the shot clock. Varela, free throw line. Varela to the basket. Shot up, rolls in good for the little gal.
How'd that ball go in?
Union long pass to Olivia Lee. Got another 3. That's her third in a row now. Union expands its lead now to 15. It's down by 5 at halftime. Trevecca, those legs starting to get weary, aren't they? Not moving quite as much as they were in the first half. Varela, 7 on the shot clock. Varela makes her move to the basket and ran right into one of the Union players. Macy Lee on the outside. Macy will take a 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound in the hands of Jazzy. Into the right corner. 3 out of that corner is up. Bounces, and bounces off. No good for Jones.
Oh, that been a backbreaker.
There's a long pass up underneath the basket all the way down court. Shaw's going to lay it in. Shaw's got 5. Olivia Lee was feeling it, so she wants a jumper along the baseline and misses it. Goes after her own rebound. Is going to be fouled there by Trotter. First foul on Trotter. 5 fresh players coming in for Union. Only 1 coming in for Trevecca.
All right. That A group there, that's a good minutes.
They had some
needed
good minutes. So Union has it back.
Oh, he missed her on the curl.
Montgomery. Give it off. Driving Dillard under the basket. Driving layup. Missed it. Rebound tipped around. Montgomery comes out of there with it. Back to Morrison. We'll start it again. Across to Dillard. Wide open three. Got it. Her third three-pointer also.
She wasn't worried about running the clock down.
59-43.
Let her rip.
Through seconds. 1 second. She throws a three up. Hit it. Half court. Half court. Burgess threw a three up from half court and hit it. But Union goes up here at the end of the third quarter by 13, 59-46. And we'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this break. Well, we've ended three quarters here at Union University. Union Lady Bulldogs taking on the Lady Trojans of Trevecca Nazarene out of Nashville, Tennessee. Union got its shooting percentage up to 37% and 29% from the three-point line.
Well, that couldn't get any worse. It had to go up.
Trevecca still shooting 54%. Union's put up 23 more shots than Trevecca has.
Olivia Lee finally broke the ice there.
Yeah.
3 threes of that stretch.
She leads us in scoring with 15. Dillard's right behind her with 9. All to possession. Back to Union. Moving from our right to our left as you look at your computer screen, unless you're listening. Montgomery with it. Give it off to Dillard. Montgomery takes it back. Montgomery in the lane. Spin, shot, hook, up, good for Montgomery. She's got 8 points. 61-46. Union just starts to move away. Varela. Janisa Varela on the outside. Get it back over to Burgess. Hit that three at the end of the third quarter. Varela will throw a three up. Missed it. Rebound in the hands of Morrison. Tipped there by Lucas. Montgomery takes the pass. Montgomery into front court. Give it off to Morrison for a set three. Got it. Her second three-pointer. She's got 9 points. They break our press, and Shaw will get it into front court. An easy little jump shot right in the lane. So Union's on the run the other way. Give it off to Lucas. Work it back to Montgomery. Down the lane she goes. Montgomery pulls it off and threw it away. Good hands by Shaw. Picked up that steal. Ball in the front court to Varela for a three that's no good. Bounces out in front. It's going to be taken down there by Shaw. Goes underneath to Varela. And back outside to Monique. And I'll hand it back to Varela to get things started. Varela goes down the lane. Being guarded. There's a throwaway.
Get on the
it's
floor.
On the floor. Montgomery.
Good.
Off that floor, picks it up, gives it to Morrison. Morrison on the run. Pass left side. Dillard set. Three up. Missed it. Rebound right back down into the hands of Perriman. Pass out to Monique, and she'll hand it off to Varela. She's being guarded by Lucas. Pass comes into the right corner. Shaw looks underneath. A move, 2 moves, 3 moves, shot up, no good. It's going to be missed by Perriman.
Got a good post defense there by Dillard.
So Union has it back. And Callens gets it into front court. Callens drives the basket, a little layup with the underhand. She's going to be fouled as she started up. She took it in knowing exactly what was fixing to happen to her. So Callens will be going to the free throw line. Taking a look, see who they called that foul on. Varela picked it up. So Callens, who's a 80% free throw shooter, first time at the line in this game, hits the first one. That's her 3rd point. Just north of here, Martin, Tennessee is where she comes from. Next one is up, and it is good also. 66-48. Union threatening to take a 20-point lead after being down by 5 at halftime. Trevecca will inbound it, and a foul is going to be called. A little bit too much body by Emily Jones.
Yeah.
Picks up her first foul.
Emily was running with that second group. She's been with the first group this half.
Well, she's done a little of both. Inbound pass comes into Woods. Woods is trapped. The ball is thrown. Got it into front court, though. To the right side for a 3 up. Going to be missed by Shaw. It's going to go out of bounds. Give it to Union. That shows how tired you are. Shaw just threw it up short. Full court pressure is going to be put on by Trevecca. Union's and Houston gets it into front court. Lee. Olivia will bring it back outside. Work it into the corner up underneath to Macy Lee. Macy back to the basket. Underhand shot. Partially blocked under there. Nice block by Monique. It's almost a steal, but Macy Lee's going to be called for the reach foul.
Frustration foul there.
Yeah. So it belonged to Trevecca as they bring Burgess back in. She'll replace Jada Woods. Ball comes in to Thomas. He'll get it back. Burgess will bring it down. Out of that corner, Burgess wide open 3. Got it. She's got 3 3-pointers in the ball game. Boy, that was a collision. As Tatum Shaw ran into Macy Lee, just knocked her to the floor trying to get a steal. Shaw picks up her 3rd foul. So Union will have it back. 2 fouls on each team. Olivia Lee will bring it down. Into the corner. Back out front it comes. Into the hands of Jones. And Houston, top of the key. Jones take it on the wing. Coach Campbell looks very relaxed over there. There's a 3 outside. It's going to be missed by Jones. Taken down by Macy Lee, and she's going to be reached and fouled by Trotter. Trotter with 14 points in this game, but I think most all of that was first half.
Macy's going to have to go left sometimes. They're making her go the right.
So the inbound pass will come from Ann Houston, and she'll get it into Zinson. Back to Macy, who goes left under the basket. Under there, shot up, good. Macy Lee picks up the 2. She's got 4 in the game. Macy averages 5 a game. And there's a steal. Give it back to Olivia, and she'll put it up good. Lee's got 19. Union looking for another steal. Almost had it. Pass on the lead comes out to Monique. Union up 70-51. Coach, is that 56 going to hold here?
No, they'll get to 60.
There's a pass going to go off the foot of Zinson. didn't see it coming.
No subs.
Thomas leaves the ball game as Varela comes back in. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Varela. 2. Oh, the clock didn't start. And she went down the lane and put it in. They didn't start the clock on her. So Union will have it back. Macy Lee drives to the basket. Driving layup. Got it. Macy's picked up her 6th point. 72-53. Ball is trapped. Union has the steal. Back to Van Houston for a 3. Missed it. Right back down into the hands of Monique. Pass comes out mid-court. Monique will dribble around and save it back for Varela to start things. Varela works it over to Burgess. Clock is at 7. Up underneath, Trotter got behind Union's defense, and Trotter laid it in. 16 points for her. There's a 3 from way outside.
There you go, go to boards.
Picked up by
Convert.
Lee. Lee for a 3, and she has her 4th three-pointer. 22 points for Olivia Lee, and she came alive in the second half of this ball game. Timeout on the court. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Sports fans, we cheer on our favorite teams at fields, gyms, arenas, and stadiums. But have you ever wondered what it's like to be a referee? Verbal abuse from fans, parents, and coaches is the #1 reason why many referees are walking away. And they're not being replaced quickly enough by new ones. So put yourself in the official shoes, act with respect, and be officially human.
.353 left to play in this one. Union finally has picked up a lead as you look at the Union bench now. Coach Campbell talking with them. A little seriousness on their part in the second half.
Yeah, you know, you go back to Thursday, I'll give them a B on the effort. And this first half today was probably a C, so we're going to give them an A here in the second half. They got back to the way we're used to Union playing, creating a lot of turnovers, scoring off some turnovers, making some shots.
Union's 39% from the field, 30% from the three-point line now. As Olivia Lee has picked up 4 out of 6 from outside the three-point line. As Trevecca with the ball to start the final 3.5 minutes. In the front court, they'll hand it back to Varela to get things started. I'm sure they'll be looking to underneath the pyramid if they can. They've got 2 low posts. One of those takes the bounce pass. And to the basket, a little hook shot up. Good. Put in by Emeli Efiwo. Her 4th point. Union up under the basket. 3 is no good by Dillard. Taken down by Lucas for Union. Union all of a sudden is starting to get rebounds too. Give it back to Morrison. Works the baseline. Drops it to Montgomery. Montgomery kicks it out to Dillard. 8 on the shot clock. Get it back out front. Callens to the basket. Driving a layup right side. No good for Callens. And the rebound's going to be pulled down by Trevecca. Lead pass to Monique, and she'll work it right side to Varela. Into that right corner for a 3 that's going to be missed by Shaw, and Union has the rebound. Montgomery pulled it off. Long pass in the front court. Callens will get it back outside to Morrison. A little bounce at the high post to Montgomery. Back to Morrison. Morrison drops it underneath to Lucas. Reverse shot missed by Lucas. Tipped around and chased down by Montgomery. Good tip by Morrison. Give it off to Dillard. Into the corner to Lucas. Lucas 3 is no good. This rebound's going to be pulled down by Trevecca. 2:11 left to play. Long lead pass, and they can't save it. I don't know. I thought she saved it.
I think too.
Yeah. A little quick on the whistle. So Union gets it back. 2:08 left to play. And Morrison will work it down for the Lady Bulldogs. We got men's action coming up about 20 minutes after this ball game. There's a three outside. Jones missed it. Rebound pulled down by Lucas and went straight back up with it. And Lucas puts it in. Her 5th point of the game. 77-57. 20-point game. Union was down by 5 at the half, 35-30. Picked up 42 points here in the second half. Bounce pass, tipped out of bounds. Good quick hands by Alexis Callens. So they'll step over. Brought a couple of fresh players into the ball game. And with 1:30 left, in it'll come to Jada Woods. She didn't use her whole bench tonight, or this afternoon. Woods' jump shot good. Puts in her first 2. 77-59. Dillard takes the pass. The defense is not quite as strong as it has been. There's a 3 by Morrison that's no good. Gets it again. Put up another 3. No good. That's not like Morrison to miss 2 in a row like that. They're going to get it down to Shaw, and she'll put the 3 up. It's no good. Trotter with a shot. It's no good. The ball's on the floor, and Dillard comes out there with it. Bethany on the run. Bethany in the front court. Morrison wouldn't take the 3 that time. Pass across to Lucas. Lucas will give it back for a 3 left side. It's going to be no good by Saffel. Nora Saffel out of Somerset, Ohio. Freshman, 6-foot freshman. Lucas will take a 3. It's no good.
Hurt their 3-point percentage.
I was fixing to say our percentage is going.
2 trips.
Yes. 6 attempts. Missed them all. Carden Vales, a 5'7" sophomore, will dribble out the last of this ball game, and that's going to end it. Union will win this one by the score of 77-59 over Trevecca. Trevecca drops to 6-11 on the season, and in the conference they go to 3-7. Union increases their record to 15-3 overall and 10-1 in the Gulf South Conference as they hang on for the share of first place in the conference. We'll be back with the final stats on this one right after we take this break. Well, the Lady Bulldogs of Union turned things around in the second half of the ball game and down by 5 at halftime, 35-30, ended up winning this ball game pretty handily, 77-59. And
yeah, it got 29 points in the third quarter, 29-11. As you alluded to, that's their best quarter of the year, usually. And then 18-13 in that fourth quarter. So back to the way the Lady Bulldogs are supposed to play there in that second half. Let's see, Trevecca shot 52% from the field, 26 of 50. 4 of 17 from three-point line, 23. Let's give them 24%. And 3 of 6 at the free throw line, 50%. So they're 52% from the field, not bad, but they made only 4 3-pointers. They pulled out 48 rebounds and 11 offensive rebounds. 48. That's a lot. 14 assists. But they negated those, Gary, with 32 turnovers. Ooh-wee, that's a passel full of turnovers.
Yeah.
A couple of steals and 3 blocks. Trevecca was led in scoring by Cheyenne Trotter. She had 16 points and 15 rebounds. Good ball game by Cheyenne Trotter. 4 points out of Monique Filadu. 9 points from Tatum Shaw. 11 points out of Brianna Burgess. 5 points from Amaya Thomas. Jada Woods pitched in 2 points. And Deanna Perriman, Janae Bolin, Janissa Varela. They had all 3 of those had 4. Union shot 33. No, they didn't. They shot 36% from the field and 33 in the fourth quarter. But 36 for the game. 29 of 80, 81 shots to Trevecca's 50. 29 of 81, 36%. 3-point field goals, 11 of 44 for 25%. But 50% from 3-point range in the third quarter, 5 of 10. So 36% from the field, 25 for the game from 3-point range. And Union made all 8 of their free throws. 30 rebounds for Union. 15 offense, 15 defense. 15 assists, only 5 turnovers. 14 steals and 3 block shots. Union led in scoring by Olivia Lee with 22. 9 of 15 from the field. She was 4 of 6 from 3-point range. And boy, did the Lady Bulldogs need it. I think she might have hit 3 in a row.
Yes, she did.
So Olivia with 22 for the game. 6 points out of Macy Lee. Got to get her shooting better. Struggled this week. Alexis Callums with 4. Jadlyn Danusen with 10. 5 points from Charlotte Lucas. 4 points out of Emily Jones. 9 points from Shiley Morrison. 9 points out of Bethany Dillard. 8 points from Jamia Montgomery. And, you know, Courtney Zinson, I don't think she scored this week. She's going to have to start being a little bit more aggressive offensively. Start scoring a little bit. But anyway, Union wins this one. 77-59 over Trevecca. And next week, the Lady Bulldogs head down to Mississippi. Take on Mississippi College Delta State. And the second half of the schedule rotation starts. They go down to Mississippi schools.
Well, we're not having to play Auburn Montgomery or, let's see, a couple other schools that we don't have to play this year. And
we'll go down there next week for 2, then come back for Christian Brothers.
Yeah. Well, we're going to wrap this one up as the Lady Bulldogs win it and stay at 9-1 or go to 10-1 in Gulf South Conference play. This has been a presentation of Flow Sports, the Gulf South Conference, and its member institutions.
The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join the over 5,000 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillys, Union University, Bethel College, Lane College, South Gibson County, USJ, and TCA. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow-motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. The premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Well, we welcome you to Jackson, Tennessee, to Union University, as the Bulldogs of Union will be taking on the Trojans of Trevecca Nazarene out of Nashville, Tennessee. Gary Neese along with Coach Darrell Maxwell. And, Coach, what do you see in these two teams?
Well, I tell you what, this Trevecca group, they want to get the ball and score, averaging around 85 points a game and 10-plus threes a game they're going to make. So we might need to buck up our seatbelt, because I think this team's going to get up and down the floor and just try to outscore us.
Well, they come in under head coach Kevin Carroll in his second year there, assisted by Nate Moran, Logan Gauntz, Will Jennings, Jarrett Toll. They've got a staff of 100,000 people at Trevecca. Union, of course, under head coach David Niven, as Union comes in with a record of 9-7 on the season, 5-5 in the Gulf South Conference. Trevecca comes in at 12-4 on the year and 7-3 in the Gulf South Conference.
Yeah, they're tied with Montevallo. Trevecca is, and Union's right in the mix.
Trying to stay,
keep winning at home.
Yeah, trying to stay one of the top 8 teams in order to make the tournament.
That's right. Well, they could do a little bit of damage here in the standings with a big win here at home.
Scores in the conference, if you're interested in the ladies' scores. Of course, Union knocked off Trevecca here. Auburn Montgomery beat Valdosta State by 5, 67-62. Lee knocked off Christian Brothers, 67-46. Good trip to West Tennessee for Lee this week. Of course, Union won 77-59. And Alabama Huntsville beat West Alabama 80-55. We don't have a score on the Mississippi Magnolia State clash down at Mississippi College between them and Delta State. We'll be back with the opening lineups for the men right after we take this break. Well, both teams have gone to the benches as Montevallo, I was thinking of Montevallo being one of the teams that Union doesn't have to play this year, thank goodness, women and men. So let's get the opening lineups for these two teams tonight. For Trevecca Nazarene, decked out in their purple uniforms. They bring out Mateo Esmeraldo, a 6-foot sophomore, followed by Jakari Johnson, a 6'4" senior. He'll be followed by Spencer White, a 6'5" sophomore. Coming out is Jalen Page, a 6'4" senior. And the 5th player will be Caleb Terry, a 6'11" senior. He's a big youngster. Union will bring out Kaleem Taylor. Taylor's a 6'3" junior out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. He'll be followed by Judson Bornstead, 6'8" freshman out of Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Parker Applegate, a 6'8" sophomore out of also Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Jeremiah Littlepage, post player, 6'8" senior out of Birmingham, Alabama. And Union's leading scorer, C.J. Jackson, a 6'7" graduate student out of Atlanta, Georgia. That's the 5 players for both of these teams. And like you said, Union averaging 77 points a game, and this Trevecca team, 85 points a game. They give up 74. They're 12-4 on the season.
Hey, Union coming off a big win Thursday over Lee. We're 2 in a row.
Trying to stay in that mix if they can, and also trying to improve every game.
Yep.
You'd like to be playing your best basketball when you get to the end, to March. You'll be jumping.
They better get the track shoes on today because they're going to be running.
Applegate will jump center for Union. He'll go up against big 6'11" Caleb Terry, who averages 8 points a game. They're led by Jakari Johnson, who averages 19 a game. And it'll belong, as you would expect, to Trevecca. Moving from our right to our left as you look at your computer screen. Coming around top of the key is Page. Page is going to be guarded by Taylor. Union staying in a man-to-man defense. You'll see a zone every now and then. Give it to Esmeraldo. Makes his move down the lane. Kicks it back outside. Driving is White. White will drop it back out. 4 on the shot clock. And they'll have to force a 3 and hit it. Forced 3 by Jalen Page.
He pulled that one out of his holster.
Boy, he did. Right out of the hip. Union down with it, down by 3 here quick early. Bornstead looking to Applegate. Bounce pass goes to Applegate. Goes to the basket, going against 6'11". Applegate, stop, shot, up, no good. Rebound's going to be pulled off there by Terry. Trevecca will get it down into front court. Esmeralda on the outside. Makes his move, goes down the lane, cut off there by Bornstead. Now goes under the basket, tries to go outside, stolen away by Littlepage. Tried to get it in the hands of the big guy, Terry, and couldn't get it there. Around the corner, a foul is going to be called as Page ran into Littlepage, who had the screen set. Jalen Page called for the foul. So Union will have it side front court. Bornstead brings it into Jackson. Jackson down the lane. Jackson shot up, falls off, no good. Tipped up once, tipped up the second time by Jackson, and it falls in good.
Well, he got 3 shots right there that one trip.
It almost looked like a purple jersey did it the second time. Esmeralda with it. There's a 3 out of the corner. Missed that one, rimmed it out. White put it up. Union gets the rebound and into front court. Applegate, shot up, bounces off, no good. Tipped out front. It's going to be taken on the run by Page. Page into the lane. Union grabs a hold of the ball. They're going to call a foul against Union, I think. Going to call it on Taylor. Galame picks up Union's first foul. Actually, we had a hand on the ball.
I thought it was a travel.
Yeah.
But they don't listen to me, and I don't count.
They've got the stripes on. Johnson has it. Johnson, a three, way outside. In and out, no good. Taylor down with a rebound for Union. Taylor double teams. Backs to the basket. Taylor stops. Little shot up, no good. Tips it back in, good. Kaleem Taylor picks up the two. Union goes up 4-3. Trevecca back down with it. Esmeralda sends it back out for a three by Johnson. It's good. Jakari Johnson.
They don't mind shooting them.
They've got two of them already. And it's a 6-4 lead for the Trojans. Little Page, wide open three. In and out, no good. Taylor, ball's tipped up, got it himself, and threw it away as he was falling down. They've got the numbers in the front court. Shot up, good, and a foul's going to be called. Nice move under the basket.
Yeah, Esmeralda, a little hang time.
I tell you, he picks up his first two of the ball game. He's a 94% free throw shooter.
Oh.
He averages 8 points a
That
game.
means he's missed at least one.
It's up. He didn't miss that one. He got it to make it a 9-4 ball game. That foul went against Little Page. So Union will bring it down, and there's a steal. Pick up on the run into front court. Johnson under the basket. Lost control of the ball. Officials didn't call a travel on him. Coach Niven went after that official. He got under there and stutter stepped.
Why wasn't it a travel?
Should have been. Little Page with it.
Skates.
Scores 11-4. Pass underneath. Taylor back out front. Little Page. The three is up. Got it. He thought about it the first time. His defender kind of pulled off of him, so he decided to put it up the second time. It's 11-7. That's good if you're in Vegas, I guess. Esmeralda with it. Drops the pass right side over to White, and they'll bring it back out front to Page. Page fakes left, sends it across, wide open. Esmeralda three is good. He's got 5 points.
The scouting report is they're going to shoot threes, and they're going to make about 10 or 12 of them.
Yeah, they've got 3 of them here early on. So Union back down with it.
Get out there and guard them.
Taylor to Applegate. Applegate has it taken away from him, and then Applegate, in retaliation, commits the foul. You don't want to get Applegate in foul trouble. Timeout's going to be called on the court. Union is down 14-7. We'll be back right after these messages. Well, Trevecca shooting 72% from the field. 5 of 7 already.
Yeah, they got good ball movement. Using all 3 parts of the floor. Left, right, middle. You got to start closing out on 3-pointers.
Well, if we continue shooting 71 from the from the floor and 60 from the three. It's going to be tough to beat this team. And Union down by 7 right now early on. Elsmerado into the corner. The three is up. It's going to be missed by Johnson and taken down by Applegate. Give it to Taylor to bring down. Little Page, they leave him open. He throws another three up there off the front of the rim, and it's taken down on a run by Page. Drop it off, driving layup. Oh, missed up underneath the basket by Johnson. I don't know how he missed that one. Union has Trevecca Gar in the game, a 6-foot sophomore out of Nashville. Taylor into the corner, Bornstead up under the basket, shot up over the top of the big 6'11".
Good move on the floater.
Bornstead put in his first two. And it's 14-9. Union needs a few stops here. Page into the corner. They go up underneath to Terry. Terry shot up, missed it. Got his own rebound, put it back, missed it. Got his own rebound. Is going to be fouled by Little Page.
Well, I think they called the third foul.
Yep, that's right.
You got fouled a couple of times.
Well, he didn't call it on Little Page. I'm trying to see who he called it on. He called it on Applegate. That's number 2 on Applegate. So the free throw line, the big guy, Terry, who's a 70% free throw shooter, hits the first one. That's his first point of the game. Into the ball game comes Gus Davenport, a 6'5" junior for Trevecca. Next one is up. Got them both. Union brings Jack Shackelford, a 6'7" freshman out of Memphis, into the game. And, of course, Gar is out of Nashville, 6-foot sophomore. He'll bring it down. Probably the quickest on the court. C.J. Jackson and Gar on the outside. Gar into the lane. Throws it away. And then he turns around and commits the foul.
Well, Trevecca went zone, and our guards got to recognize it.
It's 5 fouls on Union, only 1 against Trevecca. So Davenport on the outside. They'll drop the ball up underneath. C.J. Jackson, good hands, gets the steal. Kind of a poor pass by Hank Hutchison. So Union back down with it. Down by 7 points. There's a three out of the corner, and Bornstead's going to miss that one. It's going to be chased down and go out of bounds. Give it back to Trevecca.
Offensively, C.J. Jackson, our Union leading scorer, kind of stagnant. Might get him involved here.
Well, the Trojans will bring it down. Page with it. Page to the basket. Shot up. Good. He went right past C.J. Jackson and put that one in. Page averages 23 points a game.
Yeah, he's a good player.
He's got 5 here. There goes Gar. He turned around and looked at the coach and got everybody mesmerized. Took it right past him. Had them just standing still. It's 18-11. Still a 7-point game. Johnson working right side. Elsmerado takes it back. Goes across court. Johnson's three is up. It's no good. Gar down with a rebound for Union. Nobody there but him. Long pass. Going to be thrown away. Threw it over the head of Bornstead. Making the run. Coach Niven sitting there saying, "What are you doing?"
I thought it was a good idea. Just didn't execute.
Well, he had too many players on him, really. So Trevecca's back down with it. Three out of the corner.
Wow.
High arcing three up and good by Johnson.
Over Bornstead. He closed out well.
That's the second one for him.
Good defense. A better shot. Here's that 1-3-1 again.
10-point game. Union looking at it, trying to figure out what to do with it. So Jackson carries it in. We send it back to Bornstead for a three, and it's no good. Can't hit the threes right now. Esmeralda got the rebound, gives it off. Driving goes Hutchison under the basket, kicks it over into the corner, and they'll work it back out front to Esmeralda. Left side, goes to the right, sends it back out front. Johnson drives, Johnson shot, missed the layup. Union's Mornstead down with it. Give it to Jackson. Jackson in the lane, stops, little floater up, good for Jackson. Came very close to carrying that ball. A long pass for Trevecca. They get it into front court quickly. Davenport takes it back and gives it to Esmeralda. As he starts into the lane, we got a screen out there. Going to call against the big guy, Hutchison, 6'6" senior. That's his second foul of the half called against Trevecca. Timeout's going to be called on the court. We'll take a break and we'll be right back.
Your life. Your home.
Your business. Your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
11:41 left to play in this first half. And, Coach, what are you seeing?
I think Union can crawl back in if they continue to handle the basketball. Don't turn it over, obviously. Been very good in that situation. Just keep attacking. Keep attacking. Trevecca's going to shoot the threes. You got to be ready to close out. Close out and block out.
Well, they're on pace to get their average right now with 21 points in the first 9 minutes or 8 minutes of this ball game. They're shooting. All of a sudden, their average has dropped considerably, down to 47%. And Union's at 40%. But Union's only been able to nail one three-pointer. Cigar will bring it down. He and Taylor on the outside. They go to Shackelford up underneath. Little Page to the basket. Little Page, turnaround floater up. Good. Little fadeaway by Little Page. He picks up his 5th point. 21-15. Trevecca back down with it.
Oh, he got a push off.
A push off underneath. They push Little Page. Caleb Terrier did, and he got the ball with Little Page away from him. 23-15. Jackson to the basket. Shot up. No good, but he's going to be fouled by Terry.
That's how you attack it.
The choice is to
keep attacking.
Take it to the big guy, right?
Absolutely.
Jackson will go to the free throw line. He's a 76% free throw shooter. Atlanta, Georgia native. Went to the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley before coming to Union. I'm not sure what program that's in. Free throw by Jackson is good. It's his 5th point. They've got Drew Blackston in the ball game now. Trevecca does, 6'4", a 6-foot junior. Free throw by Jackson is up. Got them both. 23-17. So Blackston will bring it down. Also in there with him is Brett Wright, a 6'7" redshirt. Blackston gives it to Page. Page to Blackston. Blackston into the lane, sends it back outside. Driving goes Davenport. A little shot up, no good. Down with it comes Little Page for Union. Had good position for the rebound. Give it to Taylor to bring down. Taylor moves to the basket. Floater up. Taylor good. One-hand floater for Kaleem Taylor. He has 4 points. And it's a 4-point game, 23-19. Page Being guarded by Taylor, works around him, starts into the lane, stops, throws it up with his right hand. It's an air ball, and Taylor will chase it down along the baseline. Union can draw closer. Taylor into the lane. Taylor drops it off. Shackelford out of that corner, throws it out front to Littlepage. Handed off to Jackson.
Yep.
Jackson driving a layup, good. Came around the corner, and Jackson laid it in. Jackson's picked up his 8th point. There's got a timeout called on the court. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Sports fans, we cheer on our favorite teams at fields, gyms, arenas, and stadiums. But have you ever wondered what it's like to be a referee? Verbal abuse from fans, parents, and coaches is the #1 reason why many referees are walking away. And they're not being replaced quickly enough by new ones. So put yourself in the official shoes, act with respect, and be officially human.
9:51 left to play in the first half. Union's cut it down to a 2-point game now.
Trevecca's probably coming out of that zone because that's not working. Union dicing it up off the dribble.
Yes. Yes. Little handoff out front by Littlepage, and the curl in for Jackson. He takes it right to him. Trevecca will have it back. Up by 2, 23-21. Got the same 5 as Page has the ball to the high post, hands it off there to Terry. Terry gives it off, coming around to Page. Could try to go up underneath. Ball's tipped away, taken by Union. Taylor got a hand on it. Give it to Jackson. Jackson to the basket. Shot up, won't fall. Tips it back up, good. He's a ball player. You talking about ball players.
Yep.
When you get...
being redundant, but
Yeah.
you got to keep attacking.
Yeah.
They are not getting back transition.
White with it. Johnson back in the game. Give it off. Coming around the corner is Page himself. Union drops back up underneath and protects their own goal. They'll get it back out front to Esmeralda. Working in the corner for a 3 that's good. Put up by Jalen Page, his second 3-pointer of the ball game. It's 26-23. Union will bring it back down. Jackson and Bornstead. Bornstead free throw line jumper, good. Judson puts his 4th in, and they're going to run it on us. Esmeralda drives under the basket, driving a layup. He caught it sleeping. Esmeralda laid that one in.
They don't need the shot clock on their end.
He's got his average already of 8 points. Littlepage with it. Jackson goes down the left side. Littlepage turns around, puts it up, and hits it. They're just going to leave him there to shoot. He's going to shoot. He's got 7. It's a 1-point game. White on the outside. Big guy comes out. Terry picks it up. Terry's run this whole first half, hasn't he? Moving with it goes Page. Trapped, and we'll send it back outside. 9 on the shot clock. White into the corner. Esmeralda for the 3. Got it.
And he got fouled.
He got lost over there, and they had to go chasing after him. Esmeralda's got the hot hand right now for Trevecca. He'll be going to the free throw line. And another timeout's going to be called. This is the 8-minute timeout. 7:50 left. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
7:50 left to play in this first half, and it's a 4-point game, 31-27. Trevecca has got the lead, and my Tennessee team is getting blown out by Vanderbilt.
College basketball is crazy.
Can't tell, can you?
Can't tell. The transfer portal and NIL has just absolutely ruined it.
Yes, I agree. Trying to pick up 4 points now. At the free throw line is Esmeralda. Fouled on that 3-point shot. And he does it. He's got 12 points in the first half on an 8-point per game average. 32-27. Dornstead jumper up good. He's got 6.
Obviously, he has found his spot.
Yeah.
Off of that high post screen.
Union needs to pick up a stop here. White with it. Guarded by Taylor. Union staying in that zone. There's a long 3 by Esmeralda outside. It bounces off, almost fell back in.
No, he don't get the home bounce now.
Taylor will bring it down after picking up the rebound. Give it to Jackson, to Taylor. Taylor on that right wing. Screen set by Littlepage. Taylor will take the 3 that's no good. It's going to be tipped over into the hands of Caleb Terry. Trevecca has it back, leading by 3. Esmeralda, long pass across the court. Skipped it over there, and it comes back to him. Esmeralda drives down the lane and threw the ball away. He didn't realize that Brett Wright was going to go back out front. He's a ball player. 6-foot sophomore.
Absolutely.
It'd be.
Take advantage of this turnover, though.
You think you have to stretch him at 6 feet?
Yeah, I don't think he's 6 foot.
Gar loses the ball. It's in the hands of Bornstead. It's on the floor, and it's going to be a jump ball. All the possession is going to go to Union. Union will have it up underneath their own basket with 15 on the shot clock. Green will step out of bounds. He'll do the honors. I say Green. It's Taylor, of course. Kaleem Taylor. The inbound, found somebody. It's Gar out front. Give it to Jackson. Back in that corner. Taylor takes it. Taylor in the lane. Will drop it back to Gar for a 3 that's no good. Rebound pulled down by Esmeralda. Trevecca has it back, still leading by 3. Taylor with it. Goes through the hands of White, but he chases it down, picks it back up. Come across in the lane, nothing there. Steal by Jackson on the outlet pass. Jackson in the front court. Jackson driving layup's going to be good. Coast to coast.
Yeah, he covers some ground.
CJ with 3 players on him. And it's 32-31.
Travel.
Yeah, he did travel. 3 out there is no good. Put up by Wright. Union back down with it. CJ for a 3. Got it. Union takes the lead.
Oh. They ticked him up for taunting.
Oh, my. Wish we had a replay on that one.
You got to warn him first. Come on, you got to warn them.
Yeah, they're going to send Esmeralda down there. Just as Union took the lead 34-32. And Esmeralda gets a chance to lessen that. And he's 94% free throw shooter. That's who you want to put down there. They're going to give him 2 on the taunting.
Yep.
And then the ball. And he got it. He's got 14 points. 34-34.
Wow.
Well, you don't need to be doing those things. Make your shot and go back to your position.
All he did was point. He just pointed at him. I don't think he said anything.
Make your shot and then go back to your position. There's a 3 put up good by Johnson, his third three-pointer.
That's a 5-point trip.
A little bit of a flop on that 3, too. Union down with it. 5 minutes left to play in the first half. Taylor, Bornstead, and Jackson. High post. We'll give it to Little Page. Drives to the basket. Back to the basket. To the basket. Little easy shot as he went up over
easy.
Hutchison.
No cover down.
Well, the big guy, Taylor, is out. The foul's going to be called on the other end on the run. He went up under the basket, and Bornstead's going to be called for fouling him. Applegate sitting on the bench with 2 fouls.
Judson got the worst of that. He got the foul called on him, and he hit the wall.
So Johnson will go to the free throw line. He's a 76% free throw shooter. His free throw is good. Rattled the rim, but it fell in. They're perfect from the free throw line, 6 for 6 now.
We're headed for a 50-point half.
Make it 7 for 7. Let's see if he hits this one. It's up, and he missed it. Bornstead got it. Union back down with it. Taylor to Gar. Gar in the lane. Kicks it back to Little Page. Right side to Taylor. Taylor makes his move. Cuts it in the corner to Jackson for a 3 that's in and out. No good. Page comes down with a rebound for Trevecca, and they'll run it. Esmeralda to the basket. He's going to be fouled by Taylor.
We're not stopping him off the dribble.
Yeah, it's number 2 on Taylor.
Yeah, he'd get to the lane every trip.
And to put him back at the free throw line where he is automatic.
Well, he hit the rim last time, so he's due for a miss.
That's true. But he's 94% or so. That's his 6% there.
Saying he's missed one before.
That was his 6%. He hits the first one. He's out of Monroe, Connecticut. Went to Longwood University before going to Trevecca. Next one. Got it. He's got 16 points in this first half. Union down by 4, back down with it. Can't go down any further. That's all. Jackson with it. Free throw line jumper. Jackson, it's good. Jackson's got 17 for Union. There's a pass to Esmeralda, followed by Gar. Big Terry's back in the ball game. Coming around to him is Davenport, loses the ball, picks it back up, sends it to Esmeralda into the lane. He's cut off, throws it up underhand. Esmeralda put that one in. He's a magician on top of a basketball player. And it's 42-38. Union looking at that zone again. 1-2-2 maybe. Bounce pass goes underneath the Little Page. Gar will take it back. The 3 is no good. Rebound's going to be taken by Terry. And they're going to run it in the front court. Ball's lost into the hands of Gar. Gar the other way. Hands it off to outside to Applegate for a 3 by Little Page. Tipped up by Applegate. And he's pushed from behind, I believe. He went to the floor hard. They're going to call the foul on Johnson.
That looked a little dangerous.
Yeah, that's the first foul against Jakari Johnson. As Coach Moran is having, Coach Carroll is having a talk with the officials. We got a timeout on the court. We'll be back right after this message.
Has your home comfort gone to the dogs? Beat the heat this summer with Jackson's most trusted team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air Conditioning. Our York certified and trained technicians can repair or replace your HVAC system, keeping everyone cool so you don't end up in the doghouse. Sit, relax, simply call or go to our website. It's wonderful to chill knowing you always have someone by your side. Your HVAC system's best friend, McCoy's Heating and Air.
Well, just under 3 minutes left to play in this first half, and we got a good game going here.
Great game. It's going to, come down to what we said pregame. Who's going to outscore your opponent? Right now, Trevecca just clinging to that 4-point lead. Union hanging in there. Got to keep scoring with them, though.
Well, Gar will step out of bounds to trigger the inbound pass for Union after the foul was called. In it comes to Little Page. Give it to Jackson, and he's going to back off. Look for Applegate. Pass underneath, though. Little Page. Turnaround floater up too high. No good. Bornstead comes down with a rebound, but he pushes off to get it. And Judson has picked up his second foul.
They're going to shoot 2.
Union's committed 10. Only 4 fouls have been called against Trevecca. Union has Taylor and Bornstead and Applegate all with 2 fouls on them. Davenport, only a 57% free throw shooter, is at the line. He hits the first one.
That looked like a 94% shooter.
Hit them both. Hadn't been there that many times. 44-38. Union back down. High post, Little Page. Drop it up underneath. Ball is blocked on Applegate. Take it away. There goes Esmeraldo. He misses the layup. The putback is going to be missed by Taylor, and Little Page comes down with a rebound. Union's Gar with it. Gar drives up under the basket. Got the big guy on him. Turns around and throws up a 3 out of the corner. That's no good.
Not a good shot.
Davenport down with a rebound. Will bring it down. They'll work it over to Esmeraldo, and Gar following him everywhere. Give it off to Davenport. Drives the baseline. Cut off by Applegate. Goes into the lane. Sends it back to Esmeraldo. He goes down the lane. Got to find somebody to throw it to, and he throws it in the backcourt. So Union will get it on the turnover. With 1:39 left to play in this first half. Union needs to take advantage of the opportunities. Applegate with those 2 fouls will come out. Shackelford back in for Union. Gar starts the offense. Give it to Jackson. Little Page takes it out high. Little Page starts in, backs off, drops it over the corner. Jackson, offensive foul is going to be called. An illegal screen set up by Shackelford. Picked up his first foul.
You rarely see that called on the screen in on the baseline.
Yeah. So it belongs back to Trevecca. Union needs to get a stop here. 1:14 left to play in the half. Screen set. Esmeralda goes around it. They go in the corner for a 3 that's no good, and Little Page will come down with it. Gar on the run. Gar in the front court. Gar under the basket. Gar to the basket.
Yep.
Shot up.
You got it on a hook.
They hooked him, yeah. A technical has just been called on Coach Niven. We'll see if they can figure that out. Gar picks up his second foul.
I think they may have got a Little Page for something.
Well, he pointed right at Coach Niven. So, nevertheless, Esmeralda is going to shoot more free throws, and he's now 7 of 8 from there. 19 points in the first half for the sophomore. Make it 20. Well, I got to look at the board. We got 2 on 5 and 2 on 11. So Bornstead has 2. Gar has 2. They give the ball back with 58 seconds left to Trevecca, leading it now by 8. Esmeralda with it, back out front. Johnson, nothing. Esmeralda stops and throws up a 3. That's not going to get there. Foul's going to be called cutting up underneath, I think was Davenport. I think that's his first foul. Is that who they got?
Only the 5th by the team.
Union's not even going to make the 1-and-1 in the first half. And Trevecca's already 13 of 14 from the free throw line. I'm sure Coach will have a talk about that too. 10-second differential in the shot clock and the game clock. Bornstead, 10 on the shot clock. High post to Littlepage. Drop it to Bornstead. Give it up underneath, and there's a block up under there. The ball is picked up, though, put back up by Bornstead. Missed and tipped back in by Shackelford. Good fighting by Shackelford. And a block at the other end of the court. I think Shackelford might have got it, too. That's hustle.
Yeah, it was.
Now there's 3.9 seconds left in the half, and 46-40 is the score. The inbound pass, a 3 out of the corner, is no good. Picked up by Shackelford, and that's going to end the first half of play. And Trevecca's going to go into the locker room with a 6-point lead by the score of 46-40. And you can say that's from the free throw line.
A lot of free throws, yep. And some timely threes.
13 of 14 from the free throw line. Union actually shooting better. But we'll get those stats for you right after we take this break.
First Bank is proud to be a part of your local community. When you bank with us, you can walk into any branch and find a welcoming smile and willingness to help. For checking, savings, or that next loan, think First Bank. With several locations over West Tennessee, you get more. Member FDIC.
The biggest thing for me was realizing the value that you receive from a Christ-centered education.
You'll have some things modeled for you that you're not going to get at a big secular state school, even though it might be cheaper, and that's a big deal to sit under somebody who loves the Lord, who loves his craft, and who's ready to impart all of that to you.
Definitely don't write off a university just because of costs, especially Union. They really do help students generously with financial aid.
Well, we're at the half, and Union finds themselves down by 6, 46-40 from Trevecca Nazarene. And Coach Darrell Maxwell, you've got some stats, I think.
Looking at the free throws, we'll get to all of them here in a second, but only one free throw missed in the whole half. That was one by Trevecca, but Union shot 2 free throws on their home floor.
Yes.
Trevecca shoots 14. They shot 42%, Trevecca did, from the field, 13 of 31. And 7 of 16 from the three-point line. We told you they're going to shoot threes, and they're right on their clip. 7 of 16, that's 44%. And like I said, 13 of 14 at the free throw line. Esmeraldo had 8 of those 13. He was 8 for 8 from the free throw line. 15 rebounds for Trevecca. 3 of those offensively, 12 on defense. 8 assists, as Esmeralda had 4. They also had 8 turnovers. Esmeralda with 3 of those. He's leading everything. 3 steals and a block shot for Trevecca. Scoring looks like this. Esmeralda with 20. Like I said, 8 of those were free throws. 12 points from DeCan Johnson. 4 points out of Caleb Terry. 8 points from Jalen Page, their leading scorer. He only took 5 shots. 2 points out of Gus Davenport. And that rounds out the scoring. It should be 46. Union shot 47% for the half. 18 of 38, but only 2 of 12 from the three-point line. 17%. And like we mentioned, he made both free throws. 24 rebounds for Union, 8 offensive rebounds. Jackson had 3 of those, 8 offensive rebounds. 4 assists for Union, 7 turnovers. 6 steals and a block shot. C.J. Jackson leads Union in scoring with 17. He was 7 of 12 from the field and hit a three-pointer. 6 points from Judson Bornstad. 9 points out of Jeremiah Littlepage. Liam Taylor pitched in 4. 2 points from Devaki Gar. Shackelford with 2. That rounds out the scoring for Union. Bornstad had 5 rebounds to lead in that category in that first half. Union scored 26 points in the paint compared to 12 for Trevecca. But the big difference, like you said, Gary, was free throws and three-point percentage. And Trevecca leads here at halftime 46-40.
Well, if you're Coach Niven, you keep playing the same game. You just got to stop fouling.
Yeah, you got to stop the penetration. Esmeralda just going anywhere he wants to go, which is leaving three-point shooters where they can spot up. So we got to stop the dribble. One thing, but offensively, keep doing what we're doing. Moving the ball good, getting on the boards, taking good shots. Don't get any more technicals. That's 4 free throws right there.
Yeah, that happened twice.
But really a good, very well played half by both teams.
And my Tennessee got beat 76-75.
Uh-oh.
By Vanderbilt.
Yeah. Union does have to do a better job of closing out on threes. But like I said, it all stops with stopping the dribble. You don't let him penetrate, he won't kick it back out.
Well, do you talk to the officials on your home court when 12 fouls are called against you and 5 against your opponent?
Yeah, you say something. It doesn't do any good, but you say something.
You go ahead and say something anyhow. Well, both teams are back out on the court taking their warm-up shots. And we're going to take if it's okay, we're going to take a quick break. I've got to take care of some business here, so let's take this break and we'll be right back. Well, both teams are set up and ready to start the second half of this ball game, and the ball will belong to Union, I believe, right?
They belong to Trevecca.
Trevecca, okay.
So we got to stop them again. They had the last shot to half. Stop them coming out right here.
Union will send the starting 5 back out on the court. Got 3 of those starters with 2 fouls on them. Make it 4 of them. Well, 3 of the starters and one sub. 2 fouls, and of course, no foul trouble. Nobody with any more than 1 for Trevecca. Union set up in a zone, a 1-2-2. Now they're going to come out into a man-to-man. 3 out of the corner. No good. Rebound tipped up and taken out there by Bornstead. Lead pass comes to Jackson. Jackson floater up. Good.
There we go.
That's moving the ball.
Let's get out and run a little bit.
Jackson's picked up.
Nice transition basket.
His 19th point. Trevecca working the ball. Esmeralda. Here's the one you got to watch. Being guarded by Bornstead. Out front, a 3 up. It's going to be missed by White and taken down by Taylor for Union. Union down by 4. Taylor on the dribble. Bounce pass in that right corner. Bornstead will take it. Pick it up. Got to get it back outside to Taylor to get things started. 12 on the shot clock. Bornstead for a 3. In and out, no good. Rimmed it. It wouldn't fall. Esmeralda will bring it down. There he goes to the basket. Kick it out for a wide open 3. That's no good. Put up by White. Rebound taken down by Johnson for Trevecca. They go to the big guy, Terry. He's set up at the high post. We'll give it to Esmeralda and work it back out front to White. White into the lane. Back to Esmeralda for a 3. Missed that one. White gets the rebound. Union was standing around, not going after the ball that time. He'll drive it under the basket and kick it outside. There's another 3 by White. He missed another one. Union comes down with it.
Oh, good play.
Yes. Applegate
got knocked down by Taylor.
And knocked it out where Jackson could get it. Taylor under the basket. Kicks it out to Jackson. Jackson has the ball stripped away from him. Page comes out of there with it. Gives it off for a stuff. It's going to be missed. And then tipped out of bounds by Union. Pleading for a foul on that stuff was Jalen Page. But he's not going to get it. But they will get the ball. Union staying in a man-to-man now, down by 4. Working around the corner comes Johnson to the basket. Shot partially blocked. It's on the floor. Who's going to get it? Union's got it. Taylor will pick it up in the corner. Taylor on the run. Taylor in the front court. Taylor to the basket. Shot over the rim. No good, but he's going to be fouled. And I believe Terry is going to be called for the foul. That'd be number 2 on Caleb. He'll put Taylor at the free throw line. Free throw by Kaleem. Got it. Used every bit of the rim, but he's a 75% free throw shooter. It did fall for the Wisconsin native. He'll take his time now. Eyes the mark. Spins that ball. Puts it in the air and got it. Down to a 2-point game, 46-44.
A little bit of pressure here. Take some time off the clock.
And they've got a wide open player. Terry up under the basket, wide open. 48.
Yeah, went to sleep on that back line.
Union back down with it slowly this time with Taylor. Into the corner. Bornstead drives, baseline, jumper up, good for Bornstead. He's got 8. Averages 8 a game. He's done a pretty good job of chasing El Morata down, too.
I'm not sure why he's guarding him.
Yeah, because he's taller, I think. There's a 3 outside. White missed another one. He's put up 4 or 5 here in the second half and missed every one of them. So they're going to take him out and bring Brett Wright in to replace him. Union will have it. Down by 2. Chance to tie or go ahead. A lot of time, 16-20. Taylor, bounce pass underneath. Applegate, shot blocked, and he loses it out of bounds. Blocked by big 6'11" Terry. Kind of hard to go up against him underneath there. He's got those long arms to go along with that 6'11" height. There's a 3 out front. No good. Rebound pulled down by Union. Bornstead out of there with it. Wright missed that one. High post. Littlepage takes it. Give it off to Taylor. Taylor drives to the basket. Shot up. Won't fall. Ball is going to be tipped over into the hands of Davenport.
Out of force.
Pass in the corner. Driving in. And Bornstead's going to be called for a slap foul. Got a hand on top of Brett Wright. Bornstead just picked up his 3rd foul, so we're going to get a timeout and going to get Garr back into the game to replace Bornstead when we come back, and we'll be right back after these messages. We're back on the campus of Union University. Gary Nace along with Daryl Maxwell as the Bulldogs down by 2 here, 48-46.
Yeah, neither team lighted up the scoreboard. Union winning this first 4 minutes, 6-2. Trevecca got a chance to make a couple here.
Wright, who has yet to be at the free throw line this year, will be going there for the first time. Probably stood on that line a lot longer than you would want him to. First one is up, and it's good. So he's shooting 100% there for the year now. Second one. Got them both. Nice touch. Back up to a 4-point game, 50-46. Gar down, looking at a zone set up. Comes to Littlepage.
Oh, there you
Littlepage
go.
underneath, wide open for the stuff is Bornstead.
I didn't think he saw him.
I heard you yell just about the time he saw him. It's a 2-point game again. 15-12 to play. Page. Outside, waving traffic around. Page takes it down the lane. Shot up. Whoa, it fell in good. I don't think it was tipped, was it? I think it fell in. I don't think he got a hand on it. If he got a hand on it, it would have been goaltending. There's a foul coming around the corner. It's going to be called on Davenport, chasing down Applegate. That's number 2 on Gus Davenport.
That ball's underneath.
No, it was outside. It was at the free throw line. So Union has it back. Bounce pass, high post again. Little Page looking for a cutter. Drops it up underneath. Bornstead, triple team. That was Applegate. Get it back to Bornstead. Jumper for the young man is up, and it's no good. Tipped up by Little Page. No good. Put back by Little Page. Won't fall. And the rebound's going to be brought down by Hank Hutchison. Had 3 shots at it. Right up under the basket and couldn't make it fall.
Oh, no.
Long 3 outside. It's no good.
Wow.
Applegate got the rebound.
Must have been his turn to shoot.
Applegate with it to Gar. Gar in the lane. Gar floater up. It won't fall, but he's going to be fouled. And he'll be going to the free throw line. Not sure exactly who they called that foul on. It's hard to read him from here. As Union will put Gar there for the first time, an 88% free throw shooter. Devaki hits the first one. You get the opportunity for the second. It's called on Brett Wright, I believe. Next one is up, and it is good also. Back to a 2-point game. Union can't quite get over that hurdle. Thinking about the 3 was right, won't take it. Now he will, and it is no good. Little Page picks it up, gives it to Gar. Gar on the run, Gar in the front court, Gar to the basket, driving layup, good with the right hand from the left side. Gar, coast to coast, ties this game up at 52. Elsmerado with it. He's been silent in the second half. Hutchison to the basket. Shot blocked up under there by Bjornstead and then lost out of bounds. And they're going to call a push foul up underneath the basket. Who are they going to call that on?
They got Little Page.
That's number 2, I think, on Little Page.
It wasn't much of a foul, if any.
Got Bornstead still out there with 3 fouls. Inbound pass. Oh, there's a travel. No call.
Holy cow.
Backed up 3 steps. Esmeralda. Kick it in the corner. Hutchison for a 3. That's no good. Rebound. Gar's got it, and he's going to run it again. Gar in the front court. Gar to the basket. And his shot is blocked, but he's going to be picked up way out front by Union. Timeout's going to be called. Officials are going to talk to each other about what? Clock? They wanted 2-2 put back on the clock, I think. Well, they put 2-3. So Union will have it again. Little Page under the basket and threw it away. Right into the hands of Page. Page gives it off. They'll drive it. Shot. Nice shot by Page going up underneath the basket. Reverse layup. Union back down by 2. Gar with the ball on the outside. Little Page takes it. Free throw line. Off to Jackson, 3 out of the corner, and he's got it. He's been quiet this half, but picks up the 3 there and puts Union up, and that didn't last very long.
You can't celebrate.
As Johnson
you got to sprint back.
Took the long pass and laid it in. 56-55. Gar on the outside. Taylor getting ready to come in. In the corner, Barnstead for a three. He missed it. Rebound pulled down by Esmeralda. Driving. There's a travel. They're going to get that one. Sliding of the foot by Spencer White. Timeout's going to be called on the court. Union down by one. We'll have the ball when we come back. Let's take this break and we'll be right back.
Let's try something different. Stop hitting the bag. Listen to it. Find the rhythm.
When you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more,
You got it.
you're unstoppable.
Let's take another look at our financial plan.
You got it. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking.
The biggest thing for me was realizing the value that you receive from a Christ-centered education.
You'll have some things modeled for you that you're not going to get at a big secular state school, even though it might be cheaper, and that's a big deal to sit under somebody who loves the Lord, who loves his craft, and who's ready to impart all of that to you.
Definitely don't write off a university just because of costs, especially Union. They really do help students generously with financial aid.
Well, there's been two different halves for this Trevecca team. They're shooting 36% from the field now and 28 from the three-point line. And in the first half, they shot lights out.
Yeah, well, I think that has to do with Union defense. We close it out better. We're not helping as much down in the lane where it's a long sprint to get, close out. Challenging those threes, they only allow them one shot.
The ball will belong to Union, down by one. Gar stayed in the game as Taylor came in also. Gar on the dribble, looks at a 2-3 zone this time. Goes into the lane, tries to drop it to Little Page and went right through his legs. A little bit too close to throw a little bounce pass at your feet. So it belongs back to Trevecca. Coach Niven just shaking his head.
Oh, I've been there.
I bet you have.
Many times.
Terry gives it to Esmeralda. Gar's guarding him this time. He puts it up, no good. Rebound, Applegate got it. And give it to Gar. Little Page, high post, three, got it. That's his second three-pointer. Union goes up by two, 58-56. Esmeralda with it. Bounce pass under the basket. Nice reverse layup. Good move under there by Page. Page has got 14 points on a 23-point per game average. Gar with it. Applegate drops it in the corner. CJ, floater, good. Pretty good at that floater, isn't he?
Good ball movement.
He's got 24 points.
That's well executed.
Union by two, 60-58. We still got a half to go. In the lane, shot up, good. Nice move by Spencer White to tie this game up at 60. Gar back down with it. They got Applegate in the right corner, and they got Taylor in the left corner. Taylor comes out to take it. Work it to Applegate, back to Taylor. Looking at that zone in the corner. Jackson stops. His shot is blocked, picked up by Little Page. Back out for a three that's banked in. Applegate banked it in from out front for his first points of the game.
Still counts.
Yes, it does. Union by three now. Wow, they've held Applegate in check. There's a three by El Zarado.
Wow.
He's got it. That's a good return by the senior. So Gar will bring it down. We're tied up again, 63-63. Everything on the left is open. Gar goes right. Brings it back to Jackson. Jackson drives in. Jackson shot. Got it.
They got caught on a switch. He had El Zarado on him.
And they opened up everything and moved everybody to the right and left it wide open on the left for him to work on him. Page has it, and they'll get it back out front. Johnson for a three, and he got it. That's his fourth three-pointer. He's got 17 points. He averages 19 a game. And
they're heating up a little bit.
Trevecca takes the lead by one. Union back down with it. Little Page to Gar. Looks underneath. Gets it back to Little Page. Takes it into the lane. Goes to the basket. Shot up. Rolls in good. And he's going to be fouled. Little Page picking up two more. He's got 14. He'll be going to the free throw line. Did they get Big Terry for that foul?
He's the one coming out.
Well, that would be just his second if they did. They haven't put anything on the board. So Little Page, an 82% free throw shooter, goes to the line. It's up. He got it. Nice soft front rim for him. Union by two. 8:18 left, a lot of time. Esmeralda out front. Picked up by Jackson. Union staying in that zone this time. Bounce pass into the middle, goes to Hutchins. Get it back outside. They'll get it into the corner for a three that's up and missed. Tipped up, unfortunately picked up by Trevecca, and to the basket goes Johnson to lay it in. Tie this one up at 68-68. Oh, we got a ball game. Both teams playing very, very well. Taylor wants Jackson on the right side. There's three outside. Got it. Applegate.
Oh, a steal and a stuff by Bjornstad.
Bornstead picked up the steal.
What a steal.
Dropped it in. Union goes up 73-68. Esmeralda stopped by Bornstead. Goes into the lane, kicks it outside. Page with it. Into the corner. They'll drive it up underneath, kick it out into the right corner for a three. That's good. Put in by Spencer White. His first three of the ball game. It's a two-point game, 73-71.
It's going to come down to who could make three stops in a row.
Union back down with it. Taylor on the left wing, screen set. Taylor starts down the lane, kicks it out for a three. It's no good. Tip back up in by Little Page. Great positioning by Jeremiah. 75-71, Union by four. Esmeralda with it. Bornstead out there on him. There's a foul. Taylor threw a shoulder into Jalen Page and fouled him. That's three on Kaleem. Timeout's going to be called on the court. Union's up by four. And neither team is shooting free throws yet. We'll take a break and we'll be right back.
Sports fans, we pack stadiums, arenas, and local gyms every day. And every sports fan is uniquely human. Seeing each play with your own eyes, triggering your own emotions. And as humans, we won't agree on every call, but we can act with empathy and consideration. So put yourself in the official shoes. Be more than a fan. Be officially human.
Well, Union is shooting 59% in the second half to Trevecca's 42%. And it's got Union a lead by 4.
Yeah, like I said earlier, neither team can stop these offenses right now. They're making shots from all over the place.
The ball will belong to Trevecca. Side front court after the timeout. Making everybody put their shirt tails in except CJ. He's not going to. Nobody's told him to. So the inbound. Esmeralda will get it in and get it back. Union in a man-to-man. Screen is set. Now they got Hutchison out high. Esmeralda. Give it to Hutchison. Hand it back behind him to Page. Clock is at 5. Esmeralda will take a long three. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Little Page for Union. Give it to Taylor.
All right, that's one.
5:48 left to play. Taylor on the move. Shot up and missed it, and he's going to be fouled, put on the floor pretty hard. I think Hutchison is going to pick up that one, his second. It'll put Taylor at the free throw line. Ought to be young again and be able to hit the floor like that and get back up.
I don't want to try it.
Taylor 2 for 2 from there in this game, 75 on the year, 75%. Gets the first one. Union goes up by 5, its biggest lead of the ball game. They bring Big Terry into the game. Hutchison comes out. The juniors steps back to the line again. Big deep breath and spin that ball before he puts it up. Got it. 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Union hadn't missed a free throw tonight. Esmeralda down with it. Union by 6.
Staying in the zone.
2 to 1, 2.
That's unusual.
Big Terry won't take the shot from the free throw line. Gets it back to Johnson. Johnson, they go to man now. Esmeralda, no, they stay in that zone. Esmeralda along the baseline. Kicks it outside for a three that's up and no good by White. Tipped up, and Applegate will take it. There's your second one, Coach.
That's 2. You got to capitalize, though.
Arnstead.
Foul.
Down with it.
Could have called a foul on that.
Should have called a foul. He missed it, and that's why he
let
gave
it at the ball, yep.
Arnstead to Taylor, 8 on the shot clock. Taylor around the corner. Taylor stops, has to throw it up, and it's going to be over the top goes Little Page to commit the foul. That's 3 on Little Page. 4:45 left to play. And the ball will belong to Trevecca down by 6. Trevecca, one of the top teams in the conference right now. Page with the ball. Union staying in that zone. Oh, he almost threw it away, Coach. He got over there, and Coach Carroll was talking to his player, and the ball was thrown to him, and he was lucky to knock it down. I wonder whether the officials would have called the timeout on that one.
Yeah.
Because he said the official was standing right next to him. He was calling for a timeout, and his player was standing there looking at him. But Union's up by 6 now. It didn't take advantage of the second time down. Can they stop them here?
Well, they called timeout. Trevecca did. Kind of figure out this zone. If I was Union, I'd come back out to man now. Switch it up. Trevecca has not hit the big threes last couple 3 trips like they did in the first half.
We take a look at the Trevecca bench as Coach Carroll is setting the play up for them.
I know this isn't rocket science, but Union rebounding very well. They got to keep rebounding on the long misses.
Cowboy Jack talking to the officials out there. Coach Niven telling his players what they need to do to stay in the game.
It's clutch time now. Who can make the big stop, make the big shot, make a big defensive play?
Union's going to send the starting 5 out onto the floor, and these guys have got to be tired. Both sides.
And they will go man to man. There you go.
Esmeralda with it. Barnes is guarding him. He cut under the basket. Back out front. Nothing to do, so he'll put a 3 up with 4 seconds and hit it from the right side. Johnson with his 5th.
3 seconds on the shot clock. Big shot.
His 5th three-pointer of the ball game. Union by 3. 4:04 left to play. Gornstead gives it off to Jackson, bounce it over to Little Page, top of the key. Little Page back to the basket, and they'll work it over to Jackson for a 3 that's no good. Rebound pulled down by Bornstead, and he's going to be pushed and fouled. This has been one heck of a game by Judson Bornstead.
Yeah. Now we're going to get the under 4 timeout.
We call the white on the foul on Spencer White for the push-off. But again, neither team is in the 1-and-1. We've got a timeout on the court. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back. Well, we've had a good crowd stay around for this ball game.
Yeah, they've seen a good one. They've seen a good one. Coming down to the wire on this one, 3:49 left. Union has 20 seconds on the shot clock.
And we'll get the ball under the basket.
Plenty of time to get a good shot off.
Taylor will inbound it. Now, that on a foul like that clock resets to 20, right?
Yes.
Union's inbound, working around the horn. Taylor double teamed in that corner. Didn't get rid of it like he should have, and has the ball knocked away and stolen.
Called timeout.
In the front court, White. Spencer White's going to take it in and lay it in, make this a 1-point game, 77-76. Well, your coach could have called timeout at that time.
Yeah. Could have called timeout there.
Yeah. C.J. Jackson with it. Pass up underneath. Back out front. Bornstead for a 3, and he missed it. Rebound pulled out of there by Terry. Trevecca a chance to take the lead after being down by 7, I think, earlier. Esmeralda. Bornstead following him everywhere. Out front, driving. Johnson to the basket. Layup left side, good. Jakari Johnson. He's got a boatload of points. Union down by 1. Taylor, 2:34 left to play. Applegate to Taylor. Taylor dropped it in the corner. Bornstead stops, jumper up, got it. Bornstedt's got 14 points.
Big moment by the freshman.
Union by 1. Trevecca with the ball on the outside. Give it off to Johnson. Drop it up underneath to Big Terry. Terry shot blocked under there by Applegate. Went against the big guy to 6'11" and blocked his shot. And Union gets the rebound and will bring it down, leading by 1 as we drop under 2 minutes to play. Littlepage to Bornstedt.
We'll be shooting on the foul.
Taylor with it. Taylor drives. Taylor to the baseline. Taylor double team, trapped again, but gets it outside. Jackson for a 3. That's good. Third three-pointer for C.J. Jackson. Union goes up by 4, and Coach Carroll wants a timeout, and this crowd is into this one. As Union leads it 82-78. Union shooting for the game 50% from the field, 33 of 66, and 32% from the three-point line. What was the difference between the first half and the second half was just unbelievable. Trevecca shooting 43% from the field and 34% from the three-point line. As when you look at this shot, when you look at the shot clock, the shot positioning on the court, and it's literally everywhere.
L5 Union right now. I'm coming back out of the zone. Stop the penetration, close out on threes. Obviously don't foul the shooter and block out, rebound.
Union out rebounding Trevecca 42-26. Trevecca, the inbound. A minute and a half left to play.
They are in the zone.
Esmeralda with it. Into the corner it goes. They'll kick it back out for a 3 that's blocked. Blocked by Bornstedt. Who would you expect? He closed out on the 3, didn't he, Coach?
That's what you got to do.
Picked up by Taylor. Top of the key. Taylor, jump shot, free throw line. It won't fall in. Ball's on the floor. It's going to be out front, taken by Taylor, and he's going to be fouled. Trying to get that rebound, and Esmeralda couldn't do it and picks up his first foul of the ball game. And we send Taylor to the free throw line to shoot 1-1. Union's committed only 4 fouls in this half, so it's really reversed at what we had in the first half. Taylor's been there 4 times. He's got 8 points in this game. Came out of Wabash Valley Community College to Union. Got the first one. 83-78.
Trevecca, only one timeout left.
He can make it a 2-possession game with this, or it is now, but he can make it a 2 3-point possession game with 1 minute left to play. And he got it. Into the ball game comes Jake Mulder for the first time. Averages 3 points a game. They put him underneath the basket. They roll it down, and Esmeralda will bring it down. Working that perimeter. Pass goes to Mulder, sends it back outside. They'll work it back. Plenty of time on the clock. There's a long 3 that's good. Outside by Jalen Page. His third 3-pointer of the game with 44 seconds left to play. It's a 3-point game.
You can't stop that.
We got a timeout on the court. Let's take a break. We'll be right back.
Your life, your home,
your business, your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
44 seconds left. Make it 44 and a half seconds left. Union's got a 3-point lead and will have the ball when it comes back into play. Coach?
Interesting scenario.
Very.
You're up 3. You could run out the shot clock. You can obviously get a shot, but.
And then foul.
Then foul. I mean, that's what I do. But
Coach Niven doesn't do that.
We got 2 to give. So. Foul twice, then foul again.
Yeah.
You only get 2 free throws.
Just don't foul from the 3-point strike.
Sounds like a game plan to me.
Well, Union has been able so far to make it all the way through a game without fouling anybody out.
But Trevecca doesn't have to foul.
Well, they've got plenty of time. There's 44 seconds, so there's a 14-second differential. If Union was run it all out, then Trevecca would have 14 seconds to bring it back down.
That's what I'm saying. Trevecca doesn't have to foul. They can just let it run the clock out.
Right. And Taylor's going to let it run. Yeah, they're going to come out and put a little pressure on him. Then Coach Carroll says, all right, go out there and get him. Make him do something with it. Steal it from him. On the move. Pass, almost threw it away. Jackson with it. 4 seconds. Jackson stops. Turnaround jumper up and falls off no good. Tipped out of bounds by Taylor with 12.7 seconds left to play. And they've got to get a 3. Another timeout's going to be called. They are a 3-point shooting team.
We can foul 3 times and they won't get a shot off.
Well, that's true. That's true. Jakari Johnson, 5 3-pointers in this ball game. Jalen Page with 3. Esmeralda with 3. Spencer White with 1. And from the 3-point line, Trevecca is 12 of 34, 35%. You're right. A bunch of fouls, and they wouldn't get a chance to get a shot off. Foul him once in backcourt.
Foul him again.
Foul him again in backcourt. And then put him on the free throw line.
Put him on the free throw line. Game over.
Let's see if that happens. Trevecca brings Terry back into the ball game. Union with the starting 5. Pretty well gone most of the second half here. Latter part of it anyhow. The inbound pass will come from Spencer White. Brings it into Esmeralda. And they're going to foul him. As Bornstead picked up his 4th foul there. Coach Carroll wanted a foul in the act of shooting, but he shot that ball afterwards. Union will bring Gar into the ball game now. That one will get that 5th one right now on Bornstead. It'll be inbounded by Esmeralda. 9.1 seconds left to play.
Foul him again.
There it is, and he throws it again. So Taylor picks up that foul. That's his 4th.
We got to call timeout. Got to call timeout to explain.
6.8 seconds.
Did not foul the shooter.
He's going to get Taylor out. He's going to get Shackelford in so that Taylor doesn't get that 5th foul on him. And it'll be inbounded by Esmeralda. Make him carry it to the basket. The inbound pass comes in. And they fouled him. And he threw it, and they didn't call the foul. And Union picked up the ball up underneath the basket.
Holy cow, how do you not call that?
Did not call the foul. Wow. I think if I was Coach Carroll, I would be very, very upset about that. With 2.3 seconds left to play, we're going to put Shackelford at the free throw line. Memphis native is only a 50% free throw shooter. Union's going to put everybody in back court, apparently. All he's got to do is hit one of them. He's got to hit the first one. It's a 1-and-1. Free throw. Got it. That should ice the game right there. It's his third point of the game. They're going to put Big Terry back in. No, they're going to bring Mulder back in the game. Shackelford. Freshman. It's up. Got it. Union by 5, 86-81. Shackelford congratulating himself. That's good.
Trevecca put the quarterback in.
That's right. Taylor back in the
pass.
ballgame. It's going to be a long pass down court, but Union is up by 5. You just don't want to foul anybody. Let them shoot whatever they want to shoot. Just don't foul anybody. And they pick up a 2-pointer under the basket by Jalen Page. Union wins it 86-83. That's a big win for the Bulldogs of Union.
Absolutely. Good win. Got 2 at home.
And a tough loss for this Trevecca team, who goes to 14-4 on the season. We'll be back with the final stats on this one and wrap it up right after we take this break. Well, 2 good wins for the Bulldogs and the Lady Bulldogs this evening, as the Bulldogs win this one 86-83 over Trevecca. You got the stats on this one?
You got your the referees heard you, I guess, about free throws.
I guess they did.
Because it was 11-2 in favor of Union in the second half. Union hit all 13 of their free throws today. That's part of the big victory here. Trevecca shot 43% for the game, 28 of 65. 12 three-pointers out of 35 is 34%. 15 of 16. Free throw line, 94%. Led in scoring by Kari Johnson. He had 24. Teo Esmeraldo had 23. 19 by Jalen Page. 6 points by Caleb Terry. 7 from Spencer White. 2 points by Gus Davenport and 2 from Brett Wright. Union shot 49% for the field. 33 of 67. 32% at three-point line. 7 of 22. And like we said, they made all 13 free throws. Union out rebounds Trevecca 45-27. Union had 9 assists, only 12 turnovers, 8 steals, and 4 blocks. 29 points by C.J. Jackson tonight. 12 of 20 shooting, had 3 of 6 from three-point line and a big 3 under 2 minutes to seal this victory. 14 points from Justin Bornstad, 7 of 14 shooting. 6 from Parker Applegate, 17 points by Jeremiah Littlepage. Kaleem Taylor pitched in 10, 6 by DeVarkey Garr, 4 points by Jack Shackelford. Union takes this one here at home, 86-83 over Trevecca.
Well, the Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs will be on the road, like you said, down into Mississippi, into the Delta to play Delta State and Mississippi College next week. And then the following week, they'll be right back here. And we're going to wrap this one up. Our Worthy Road Studios executive producer is Paul Schultze. And the director is Christopher Reasons. Does a great job. Camera operators Jeremiah Bitterling, Ben Bitterling, Billy Bowling II, Christopher Craigie. Play-by-play announcer, yours truly, Gary Nace. And our color commentary, Coach Daryl Maxwell. This has been a presentation of Flow Sports, the Gulf South Conference, and its member institutions.
The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join the over 5,000 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillys, Union University, Bethel College, Lane College, South Gibson County, USJ, and TCA. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow-motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. The premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.